Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. I'm back with some more boxing. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind. Ready to talk some boxing with you people, with the good old folks in the boxing community, Ego Army community. We working, people. Oh, we working. Please believe it. Hit the like button. I am your host, Ego. I also go by the name of Young Credentials. We at the fights. We talk about the fights. We enjoy the fights. I trust in Canelo. He's clean. Triple G should move on. Well, what y'all should do, subscribe to the Boxing Ego brand. Had no big drama show. Alright? I want to know what you guys think. We will get to that. We still got to do a roll call. Ego, my man, respect from Australia. Shout out to Down Under, Australia. I see you. Damn, Ego. What? Listen, people. Listen. Smash the like button. We're going to get to it. I've only been streaming for 1 minute. As you come in, drop a comment, smash the like button. Make that your routine. CLENBUTEROL. Wow. One of the funniest things I posted on Instagram about the situation, and then somebody said, tag Canelo, and they're like, go vegan. I thought that was a hell of an attempt to convert someone to go vegan. I thought that shit was funny. We just working, people. This is what we do. We gonna talk about everything. Don't worry, I gotta wait for people to gather, because I don't like to repeat the same thing multiple times. So we gotta just wait a second. Bad meat my ass. Hold your horses, everybody. We will get to it. And I did a video about it. Go like that video too, man. We moving, man. Breaking news. We get you the breaking news. We get you guys what you need when you need it. It's the beer. Canelo bad meat. Ike was born ready. He refused testing for Liam Smith. See, this is why we got to talk about it, people. This is what we do. A lot of different speculation, a lot of different thoughts. Some people don't know the fact. We're going to try to get to as much as what we know. And then I can give my opinion. Like, let's get it. I still got to wait for more people to join. Then we'll do a roll call. You guys know the routine. Is the fight off? As of right now, the fight is not off. But I'm sure he's going to have to submit more drug tests now. Ego first to report this. You guys know. Call me the CLENBUTEROL King. No, I'm just playing. Don't call me that. I ain't take nada. Shit's crazy. Canelo got some explaining to do. We working. Yo, we got a lot of subscribers or a lot of viewers in here. We got to get them likes up. Triple digits. The faster we get the likes up, the faster we can really break this thing down. It helps the engagement. It shows that people are in the stream, engaged, and ready to talk about what's happening in the boxing world. So do me that favor. Man, you never fail. You always got the news. Oh yeah, here's another tidbit. A fight I called for a while ago, and then I even suggested again yesterday. Guess what? Today it's being said that Adrian Broner, his replacement opponent to Omar Figueroa, it's not 100% sure, people. It's not 100% sure because this is boxing. Contracts have to be finalized. But they're looking at Jesse Vargas, people. Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas, they're looking at it. Again, once again, for the record, hot off the presses, that's someone that is being considered as a replacement to Omar Figueroa. This is not done yet. This is not fully finished, and it's a go, it's a green light. So that's a good fight. And If Al Heyman and Showtime get that done in lieu of Omar Figueroa fight, which I was looking forward to that fight, then props to Showtime, because that's a great save to me. That's like when Showtime. There's only been a couple times in boxing that I can remember where the first fight gets canceled. Smash the like button, people. When the first fight gets canceled and the replacement fight is equal or greater in value than the first fight. Another recent example, Deontay Wilder was supposed to fight the Polish heavyweight Andrew Wawowski, and he tested positive, which we're going to talk about with Canelo. He tested positive for whatever, he tested positive, and then they replaced it with Gerald Washington, right? All right, Chauncey Pearls, you don't know shit about boxing. He said clenbuterol ain't a big deal. If it wasn't a big deal, you're making excuses, probably a man fan. If it wasn't a big deal, then why did he fail, and why is it on the ban list? So you don't know about what clenbuterol is, you don't know what it does, so stop being a man fan. Anyway, Wilder fought Gerald Washington after Andrzej Wawowski or whatever. Andrzej Wawowski failed his drug test. And another time was either Vitaly Klitschko, his partner fell out and they replaced it with Lennox Lewis. Yo, while we're waiting and while we're trying to get these likes up, I could put you in the hot seat now, or forever hold your peace, Chauncey. He says, I'm not a Canelo fan, but you said clenbuterol is not a big deal. Do you want to battle in the hot seat? And if you don't know what the hot seat is, you're going to find out if this guy agrees to the hot seat. If he has the guts to face me, gladiator style, in the hot seat, then you're going to find out what the hot seat is. Why? Listen, all you have to do is say you want the hot seat. You know who this is. This is to Chauncey Pearls. Chauncey Pearls. I mean, if that's the L, if you want to hold an L quick, then. But again, where is he at? Does he want to do the hot seat? People, let's try to get to 100 likes right now. Smash the like button while we're waiting. Where is Chauncey Pearls? Do you want the hot seat? Okay then. So this is what I'm talking about. They always end up stalling the whole conversation. Once again, if clenbuterol is used to treat asthma, it would help bring your oxygen up. Bro, why is it banned then? That's all you have to answer. You're in the hot seat because you're going to keep playing in front of these people. Why is it banned if it ain't a big deal? If VADA and WADA and USADA and CHADA and MADA and all these fucking companies and clinics that do drug testing have decided over years of studying various drugs and learning about new drugs as they come out, like meldonium, vibranium, and adamantium, why would they put it on the ban list? What would be the point if it, like you said, there's no big deal? If it doesn't give an unfair advantage to an athlete, then why would they ban it? Oh, wow. Somebody, see, oh my gosh, you getting fucked up. I just thought about it. Someone just said, Adbuterol is the asthma one. And they're right, because I have Adbuterol. They just gave me this bullshit. You need some Adbuterol. We're talking about clenbuterol, which is not the same. You're talking about Adbuterol. The doctors just gave me this because my respiratory was fucked. Look, you were talking about, man, you don't even know what the, get him. Do I have any shoe? Let me get this dude out of here. Man, you don't even know what drug you're talking about. Yeah, crack cocaine is safe, man. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of here. Okay, bro, you're playing games in front of these people, and I don't want to have to do you like this in the hot seat. Chauncey, you have one more response. Just answer the question. Do you see VADA and WADA banning Skittles? They're not like, no, you can't taste the rainbow. Don't taste the rainbow. Yo, we back. I'm black with the app back with the app Buterol, Clenbuterol. Man, let's go. Let's get it. I'm back. I'm convinced. Ego Army, we got the livest streams. We got the livest streams out this motherfucker because YouTube always keeps crashing my shit. I keep coming back. Expect me like you expect Jesus. I'm coming. Like, I got the livest streams. The live streams, they don't even want me on the air. They be messing up my streams. Where's Chauncey at? Chauncey, looking shaky, baby. If clenbuterol is as safe as you're talking about, then why is it banned? Like I said, WADA and USADA haven't banned Skittles. They're not like, oh no, don't taste the rainbow. You can't eat those. Taste the rainbow. Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying, oh, you can't ingest Sour Patch Kids before your fight. So why are they saying that about clenbuterol if it's as safe as you're telling me? If it doesn't give you any kind of unfair advantage, if it's not considered a PED, that's performance enhancing drug. Let's get it. You in the hot seat, my guy. You in the hot seat. Come on, let's get it. I'm amped up and you holding up the stream. I'm King Kong. Yeah, okay. I watched Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Where you at, huh? All right, we got another hot seat. I'll take two of y'all on at one time. They banned Viagra too, buddy. Your argument is invalid. First of all, I don't have a copy of the ban list, but even if they ban Viagra, there's probably something in it that they determine doesn't coincide with a fair fight. Get these dudes out of here. So, okay, why are they not banning Quaker Oats? A Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. Why are they not? They're banning medicines and things with drugs and different ingredients and components. What are you talking about? Man, get these dudes out of here. I'm trying to break the news and these dudes keep holding me up. Where are you at, Chauncey? I'm about to do you like Chauncey from Menace to Society. Man, fuck Kane. He ain't gonna be saying shit when 5-0 get a hold of this tape. I'm about to do you like Chauncey and Menace to Society. I promise you, my guy. I promise you. Bust him. Strap that fool, Kane. Like, you Chauncey at that how do I donate? You should see a $sign on iOS devices, on Android devices. We live, man. Menace to Society is one of my movies. Hey, I don't even know what we supposed to argue over, bitch. I think you need to watch who you called a bitch, partner. He had his neck all crooked. I'm Alina's cousin. She don't like the way you've been dogging her, and I don't neither. Like, what the fuck is wrong with your neck and shit? That's what I need. Where's Chauncey at, man? I'm trying to do you like Chauncey. Why you keep bitching about my tape, man? Get your tropical ass off the cooler and answer this hot seat, man. We about to get you, my guy. Chauncey, where you at? You know you done fucked up. Someone help, I'm donating $1,500. You're tripping now. You're talking about I'm donating $1,500. I'm Alina's cousin, partner. She don't like the way you've been dogging her. I don't need it. So what? We supposed to argue over a bitch? I think you need to watch who you calling a bit pot. Strap him. Bust that fool, Kane. I said a double with cheese. Or whatever the fuck he... Bro, where's... Hey, shooter. Do I have any shooters in the building? Please, somebody help me. Help me calm down this crowd. Like, I don't got no... Where's Chauncey at? I feel sorry for your mother. What you say about my mama? What you say, get damn it? Hey, shout out to Ronald Finkley, $2 super chat. We about to get into it, people. We about to... Man, Chauncey, if you leave a comment... Chauncey, I'm coming for you. Hey, like Mike Tyson said. Hey, Chauncey, I'm coming for you, sweetie. You still haven't answered my question. There's too many people in here. So I'm going to get back to you, Chauncey. I'm going to do you like Menace to Society. Let's get it. Let's do a roll call on my channel. I like to see where y'all are from. City, state, zip, where you from? Rep, where you from? Let's go through it, people. Boxing Ego. This is the future of the boxing stuff. Like, we entertain, we inform, we change and exchange information. Memphis, 901 in the building. Detroit. Royce the 5'9" got an album coming out. It might be out, but check that out. Prime 2. Omaha, Brooklyn, Philly, SoCal. Chicago, Vermont, Budapest, New York, 817 Fort Worth, 408 Bay Area, Sassoon City, Yee, 707 North Hollywood, Jacksonville, Florida, San Pablo, right? London, UK in the building, another London in the building. Shout out to my Londoners, man. Charleston, South Carolina, West London, England. See, UK is representing. They want to see Joshua Wilder like I want to see it. Let's get it. Real boxing fans, unite, stand up, engage. We on our Transformers shit, Voltron shit. Just don't get bigger than us. Don't get bigger than us uniting. Pasadena, Waco, San Jose, Tijuana, Gardena, 505 New Mexico, Slovenia, Alabama, Atlanta, Detroit, Vegas. Respect, ego. Respect to you. Omaha, Dallas, Texas, Tijuana, Leeds, UK. Let's go, man. San Antonio. Okay. Pasadena, Compton, CPT, Massachusetts, Westville. We lit, baby. We'll try to do another roll call at the end. Let's get to the topic at hand. Smash the like button. Let me know that you guys are engaged boxing fans, and we're going to try to break this one down. We got a super chat. Kicking it off, the second super chat. It was $10 from my man, Dan. The main man, Dan, $10 super chat. Hey, Ego, love the channel. If it does happen, do you know if AB versus Vargas would be at 140 or 147? I'm not sure, because it's still in development, if you will. But it's a fight I like. It's a great substitute fight. And Vargas, he's fought at 140, but it's been a minute. Broner's fought at 40 and 47, so you never know. He fought Granados at 47, right? He fought Porter at 44-ish, 45, and then he fought Maidana, of course, at 47. So I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to do, because it's, you know what I mean, they got to put it together. This just happened. Okay, listen, I'm going to tell y'all if you guys weren't in the stream. I called for a fight. I even called for it yesterday. I'm hearing that Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas might happen. Not official. It's not a done deal. It's not finalized. I don't even know the venue. I didn't even know where Broner versus Figueroa was supposed to take place. It's not till April 21st. They have time. And maybe it's a catch weight. I don't know the weights. I don't know the parameters. I don't know how much money Jesse Vargas wants. I don't know any of that. It's not a done deal. But that's a hell of a replacement to Omar Figueroa. I mean, both events would be main events that could push Broner. Two Mexican-American fighters, Figueroa or Jesse Vargas, that come forward, that have heart, you know what I mean? So that's a good replacement. Now let's get to this Canelo, which is why a lot of y'all clicked on this video. We got through the roll call. We got through all the parameters. Try to hold the super chats at least till we get the basics covered. I got to cover this for the fans. Now, it was just reported today, and there was an official statement, like press release style statement from Golden Boy. Fact, Canelo Alvarez, Mr. Ike, was born ready in preparation in his pre-fight testing for the Gennady Golovkin rematch May 5th. T-Mobile Arena has tested positive for clenbuterol. I'll go over the clinical definition of clenbuterol. Like, I'm not a pharmacist, so I don't know everything it does. There's been other people like Eric Morales. There's been people like Francisco Vargas. They've complained that they ate meat in Mexico, contaminated meat, and they've showed these trace elements. They're saying it's like trace elements that could be excusable for contaminated meat. Like, it's not like some crazy amounts, right? So let me get to the official statement from Golden Boy regarding this. And it's on my Instagram. Follow me. BE, Boxing Ego. You dig? Make sure y'all smash the like button. People, to make this go smoothly, we got 400 plus people in this live stream, and we don't even have 200 likes. This is what keeps the streams going. We got to have a pulse in this YouTube community. Smash the like button. If you appreciate the information, you just came here to talk boxing, hang out, leave your comments, accuse people of this and that, clear their name, whatever you came for, smash the like button. Let's get it. As of now, the fight is still on. What are your thoughts? And I open up the dialogue. And we can get into what people are saying too, because we don't duck or dodge nobody. Golden Boy, Los Angeles, March 5th, 2018. Can y'all hear with the music? Listen, smash the like button. Can y'all hear with the music? Or should I pause the music? Turn it down? The fans run the channel, so I need to know. I need to know. Music down, up. All right, we're gonna proceed. March 5th, as part of the voluntary testing program that Canelo Alvarez insisted on ahead of his May 5th fight, one of his results came back positive for trace levels of clenbuterol, consistent with meat contamination that has impacted dozens of athletes in Mexico over the last years. As Daniel Echner, director of SMRTL, the WADA-accredited lab that conducted the test, stated in his letter today, these values are all within the range of what is expected from meat contamination. Upon receiving this information, Golden Boy immediately, hold on, I can't see with the chat, hold on 1 second. It's hard to see with people chatting, so I'm gonna have to actually read it from the screen. Upon receiving this information, Golden Boy immediately notified the Nevada State Athletic Commission and Gennady Golovkin's promoter, Tom Loeffler, right? As has been planned, Canelo will immediately move his training camp from Mexico to the United States and will submit to any number and variety of additional tests that VADA deemed necessary ahead of and after May 5th, added Canelo, right? Sorry. I am an athlete who respects the sport, and this surprises me and it bothers me because it had never happened to me. I will submit to all the tests that require me to clarify this embarrassing situation, and I trust that the end result, the truth, will prevail. Canelo has tested clean dozens of times over the course of his previous 12 fights. And then I asked, what do y'all think? That's the official statement, people. Let's open up the floor for this conversation. Listen, we gotta be at over 300 likes. Smash the like button, it's going down. We talking boxing, let's get it. Now, I'm just gonna go through, I'm gonna give my opinions, and we're gonna get deeper into this, but I wanna know what y'all think. And I want y'all to smash the like button. Canelo got caught, suspect, bro. Cow's on steroids. Is this really surprising? It's been proven to be in the meat before, blown out of proportion. Anybody on here want to fight me? Stop that, please. Anyway, fight's still happening. Abel's gonna talk more shit now. That's funny. Abel go, I knew it all along. Very suspicious. Wow, see, it's people are split. I'm from Mexico, and yes, it's true, fight will still happen. Could be an error. Everyone is on steroids. Nate Diaz, just kidding, ego. All them Taco Tuesday. Come on with the stereotype shit. Mexican meat, bro. Abel gas, sus. Damn. If Canelo wins, this will kind of haunt him. True or not? See, that great comment. I'm glad you left that. See, this is the thing. This is the thing with, let's talk about what clenbuterol is. Like, again, I'm not a pharmacist, or I'm not Alex Ariza and all these, you know what I mean? These Victor Conte. I'm not in it like that, like a chemist. I do know some of the drugs because people have tested positive. I've done research. But here we go. Let's go. Smash the like button. If you want to learn about clenbuterol and its effects, smash the like button. People, this is how we get the live stream really popping. They got to front pages. We're giving it a fair shake, and we're analyzing Canelo's situation. You want to learn more about clenbuterol, support the channel. Support it by just giving your like. Clenbuterol. It says marketed as dilateral, right? It's used by sufferers of breathing disorders as a decongestant, right? People with chronic breathing disorders, such as asthma, use this to make breathing easier. It is most commonly available, as hydrochloride salt, right? Let's see. Effects and dosages. Clenbuterol with some structural and pharmacological similarities, right? It causes, listen, people, this is the in the effects and dosage of Wikipedia, kind of breaking down this is where we get to the performance enhancing drug part of how it could benefit someone unfairly as an athlete. It causes an increase in aerobic capacity, central nervous system stimulation, blood pressure, and oxygen transportation. It increases the rate at which body fat is metabolized while increasing the body's BMR. Right? It is commonly used to smooth muscle relaxant properties. Right? Human use. Clenbuterol is approved for use in some countries, free or via prescription for asthma. Clenbuterol is not an ingredient of any therapeutic drug approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, aka FDA. In the U.S., administration of clenbuterol to any animal that could be used as food for human consumption is banned by the FDA. But that's in the United States. Doesn't cover Mexico. Right? That's the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Weight loss drug. Although often used by bodybuilders during their cutting cycle. See, now we're getting somewhere. During their quote-unquote cutting cycles, the drug has been more recently known to the mainstream, particularly through publicized stories of use by celebrities such as Victoria Beckham, Britney Spears. Damn, Britney Spears? It's Britney, bitch. Like, Britney Spears on that Buterol? Wow. I'm a slave. Damn, Lohan off that Buterol? God damn. That's crazy. They got, look, this is, I didn't know that. I didn't know Britney off that Buterol. For its, they got Lizzie Lohan. A bunch of girls on the, damn. Ladies is pimp too. Go and get your Buterol. For its off-label use as a weight loss drug, similar to the usage of other amines such as blah 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 testing. Okay. Man, this is getting crazy. I'm learning some shit. I didn't know, Brittany. I'm a slave for you. Brittany off that Buterol. Ego is still it's still a banned substance. See, and rightfully so, it's banned because you've seen the effects, helping you with weight loss. Now listen, some people don't understand this game. Smash the like button, people. We got 600 people in this stream. We lit. Brittany off that Buterol. I can't wait to tell people that Brittany on it. I might make a YouTube video. Oh my gosh. Ego, that's not even a big deal. Listen, it's not a big deal, but why'd you come here if it's just no biggie? I'm sure if I was talking about Miguel Vasquez's next fight, nobody would be in this motherfucker. So what you mean it's not a big deal? Obviously people want to talk because they're here right now. Being around boxing ego, you got nice hands, sir. Hey, yo, what? Are you a dude? Like, I mean, I appreciate the compliment, but wow. Y'all looking at my hands? Hey, I'm gonna start wearing gloves in this motherfucker. Y'all be creeping me out sometimes. You got nice hands. It's me slaving. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so Brittany off that Buterol. That's what we do know. Canelo tested positive with trace element amounts of clenbuterol, right? And I just went over the side effects and usages and stuff. In the United States of America, per the FDA, they have banned the use of clenbuterol with animals. But like I said, that if you go to Thailand or you go to Mexico or somewhere else outside of the U.S., then there's no jurisdiction on that. You know what I mean? Just like Mexico in general, some of the things that occur in Mexico, they happen and they're exclusive to certain regions. Like even Brazil, like in the United States, certain things happen. A cop is not supposed to do this, but you might go to Brazil or somewhere like that, and the cop might beat your ass if you stole and just, you know what I mean, beat you in front of people, like stuff like that. So different countries, different places, different regions have different rules and things that happen. So again, People keep asking my opinion. I don't know because I'm not. I can't tell you with 100% certainty that Canelo is being transparent and being honest, and he's not doing anything. But then I also can't tell you that he's absolutely guilty. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you just look at the comments, and this is the fun part about boxing, but this shows kind of the bias. Everybody, they're gonna point the finger either way. Oh, it's not that big of a deal, ego. There's no way he's doing anything. But there could be a way he's doing something. And then you have another side who's saying the opposite. They're like, guilty. You see how the motherfucker started getting buff? He was cock diesel. He couldn't even wipe his ass for the Golovkin fight, the first one. You know what I'm saying? So realistically, none of us know for certain either side. But this is what our society is. I mean, people are gonna pick for whatever side. Shout out to DHP Jr. He just dropped $20 a dub piece on the channel via super chat. He says your hustle is greatly appreciated. Well, I appreciate you for the super chat, for your reply, for that nice comment, and I appreciate the fans. Shmoney gang. But I mean, either you the best man, fam. Thank you, Ronald. Like I said, either way, you won't, like, especially with this few details, we don't really know truly if he is guilty. Like, I mean, I will say this about the situation. There's an asterisk. There's always going to be an asterisk with some people just based on the fact that we really don't know. We can't, like, okay, put it this way. Someone said that Canelo being on drugs, true or false? And if you get it wrong, like if we could look up and get the actual answer and you get it wrong, your family member dies. You know what I'm saying? Most people wouldn't be willing, they wouldn't be that certain or that confident that they know what's going on, that they would risk their families being in peril to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? So this has happened before, as I mentioned. Eric Morales versus Danny Garcia rematch. He tested positive for clenbuterol. Francisco Vargas, and they all cited tainted meat. But then again, this is the other, see, I don't know if you guys see by now, but I give you guys both sides of the spectrum. Like, I'm not just saying guilty. I know he's guilty. Look at his abs. Look at his traps. Guilty. I'm not doing that. I'm telling you, I don't know because I'm not in his camp. I'm not his team. They could be tainted meat, but it could be something like foul too. You know what I mean? But here's the other side of the coin. It could be tainted. I said tinted. It could be tainted meat, but the flip side of it is it could be something foul because they just told you this is used as a weight loss drug. So anytime people have any type of things that could increase your, like EPO, or can improve your respiratory system, give you more red blood cells, or increased aerobic functionality, diuretics that help you lose weight. That's why those are performance enhancing drugs, because you're giving an athlete an unfair advantage that they weren't naturally born with, that they didn't naturally produce through their own productive system or whatever. Their own production didn't create this. It's just like a steroid, for example. You're able to lift more or lift longer on certain steroids, right? It increases your strength. It increases your stamina to lift heavier weights longer. Your recovery time improves. That's why it is hence illegal, because your body didn't naturally produce that. The other thing with a weight loss drug, if you know the drug game, and I'm not like acting like I'm Pablo Escobar, but if you know the drug game, this is the same thing with kind of like Luis Ortiz. When you're on certain things, they could be used as masking agents. Because if you were cheating in a high profile fight, what would you rather have? Would you rather have them say, oh, he tested positive for clenbuterol, or he tested positive for HGH, stanozolol, you know what I mean, meldonium, or something that's just considered to be harsher, right? So when the chemists create different drugs, they know the process, they know what the test for, and stuff like that. So you don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, I can't say, oh, Canelo, he tainted meat. Like, see, and that's the thing. It gives so for the people who have used clenbuterol or been caught with clenbuterol, not every one of them ate tainted meat, but at the end of the day, it gives you kind of a cop out. You know what I mean? So that's the full spectrum. I can't say Canelo is absolutely clean, and I can't say he's absolutely guilty. That's the nature of this. That's why there will be an asterisk by this. It's similar to Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, when he failed the Deontay Wilder drug test, he had already failed a drug test previously. That's one issue. And then the second issue is that he failed and he omitted information, or his team or whoever filled out the paperwork. Hey, are you taking anything? No, but you take a blood pressure medicine daily for hypertension. So you can't blame people for casting doubts in circumstances like this. Like, I hope Canelo's clean. I hope this is a misunderstanding. But the asterisk and the black cloud over it, there's a reason for it, because now people are gonna, it just, I don't know, it's not a good look. It just, here, think of, because you guys know I like my hip hop music, right? Think about Tupac. Tupac got caught up and crossed up in the situation with this chick, and she sounded like she was lying. Was it Annabelle? What's her name? Jackson? I don't even know the bitch name. But anyway, he got crossed up in New York with this chick. She accused him and other people of sodomizing Ayanna. Thank you, Ayanna Jackson. Accused Tupac of raping him. So it's a similar situation. In my heart of all hearts, do I think Tupac raped her? No, I don't. He already had consensual sex with her. You get what I'm saying? And some of you guys, oh, Ego, get to the goddamn point. Why are you talking about rapes? I will explain. Shout out to Leonard or Lennon. Damn, I can't read. Leon Hard. Pause. $2 super chat. Shmoney gang. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing up the Tupac situation is it's a different circumstance. Obviously, rape, clenbuterol, drug test, but some people are gonna forever think that Tupac was a rapist based on this girl's claim and be like, yep, he did it. Thug life, right? He raped her. You know what I mean? But then there are also people like me. I really don't think he raped her. And I think he just, maybe he had bad judgment of having all them people around the spot or whatever, but I don't think he raped her. He already had consensual sex with her. And that's the same thing when it comes to these athletes with the drug tests. Even if it gets passed out, let's say they let Canelo and Triple G win via or keep going on May 5th. Some people out there are going to just use that. So it's still in the minds of some, it's going to cast doubt. And what if Canelo knocked out Triple G in the rematch? You know what I mean? What if he knocks him out? Then people are like, oh, hey, he didn't knock him out in the first fight. Now he's knocking a motherfucker out who had a hell of a chin. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate for situations when people get their name attached to something. That's, I guess, what I'm talking about. Like I said, with the Tupac rape, I really don't think he did. Go watch the DJ Vlad interviews. It sounded like Ayanna Jackson was lying. She was, her story, I didn't know those guys. And then later she was like, yeah, the guys I knew, what? But some people are going to be like, oh, rapist. You know what I mean? So as of right now, in case you're just joining, Canelo tested positive. We got a $2 super chat from See Me, Shmoney Gang. Thank you. Canelo Alvarez tested positive with trace amounts, so not extraordinary amounts or anything, of clenbuterol in his system. Now, I told you, for me, I can't accuse that man and say, absolutely, the tainted meat is bullshit. I can't do that because I don't know. But you can make an argument either way. And the only people who won't acknowledge that is usually man fans who, they just want their guy to be clear or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The fight is still on. The fight is still on unless otherwise reported. But as of right now, the fight is still on. But like I said, there's a chance it could be contaminated meat, because you have to understand, Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, is a third world country, right? You go to certain places like you see Sorung Versailles, motherfucker eating rats. He's eating rats. Like that, nobody in America that I know likes rats, but they still don't let you eat rats in America willingly. You know what I mean? You might go to Wendy's in the hood or something, they chop up some rat or something, but they don't just have no fucking rat souffle and shit on the menu. You know what I mean? And that motherfucker runs on, Finger licking good. He was eating rats, but it's a cultural thing. It's a regional thing. Rungvisai, I guess they get it cracking. He had that flat ass rat tart that looked like a rat pop tart. Shit look nasty, son. You know what I'm saying? And this is my dad was in the military. He got stationed in Thailand, and he said they were eating giant cockroaches. They had, well, not everybody, but they were serving, I guess you could say, giant cockroaches. They had things like scorpions and just all these exotic things that I don't even, like I said, no one in America that I don't know no restaurant off the top. There may be somewhere, but I don't know any restaurants that are serving rat willingly. And like it just says, you're getting this delicious deep fried rat souffle, 3 stars. Check us out on Yelp. Like who's just eating rat out here? You know what I'm saying? So, you one of them hood ass cities gonna come through like, man, in Chirac we really be eating rats. It's all about survival. Like, really? You eating rats because it's Chirac? Shout out to Chicago, man. Darrell Russell, $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. You know the hood cities always want to represent for the wrong shit. We got the highest body count. Like that ain't cool shit. That means motherfuckers in your community is dying, dummy. You know what I'm saying? We eat rats daily. I eat rat cereal. I eat rat cereal on the block with it. That's how they would eat rats on Philly. Hey, man, listen, dog. I eat rats. I don't even care. I clap a rat. Like Burt Bacharach. You will get your back cracked if your back snap. I eat this rat souffle. I souffle you gay, man. I touche your toupee. Easy, dog. That's how the Philly dudes would do it. All the square motherfuckers. What is he talking about? This Philly stuff. What is an ock? Why do you call me a dickhead? Y'all gotta brush up on your battle raps and your hip hop. Shout out to John Williams, $2 super chat. So anyway, it's possible because some of the meat that is supplied, it's provable. Some of the meat that is supplied to Mexico probably does have contaminated meat, which means like the farm animals, the cattle, have been injected with something steroid. You ever see like go to a grocery store and they're like, oh, gluten free and this and that, like farm raised and no steroid chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're talking about. They're highlighting the fact that, hey, the farm raised chicken that we're serving you at this grocery store, we can vouch that it hasn't been injected. Like, for example, anybody have a Church's Chicken on the block? Like, has anyone been to Church's Chicken? That is some steroid. That's some clenbuterol chicken. If I ever seen some clenbuterol chicken, something is wrong with Church's Chicken, because they have some young Arnold biceps and it should be like $3.99 for like a 12-piece. There's something wrong with Church's Chicken. I used to eat that shit when I was a kid, and it looked like a baby leg. And they're like, really? You're gonna give me this baby deer size calf muscle and it's 99 cents? Church's Chicken, their price points versus the size of the chicken, that ain't ordinary. Like, how you have some big ass Tukey Williams ass chicken and the shit is like $2.99? That doesn't even make sense. Cause why, if the chicken is that juicy and delectable, then why are you charging so low? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't adding up with Church's Chicken. Shout out to Church's Chicken, sponsor the channel if y'all want. But I know something's up with that chicken. That chicken, it's just, the price points don't match up. Cause if I had some Diesel ass, Vin Diesel ass, Dwayne The Rock Johnson ass chickens, then I wouldn't be charging $3.99 for a 12-piece. That shit don't even add up. You know what I'm saying? That's like a girl that got, I don't even want to say it, but you know what I mean? The girl that got that good, and she give everybody, it's probably not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give it everybody, every Church's Chicken, really? You gonna give me an infinity piece for $10.99? That don't even make sense. What the fuck is an infinity piece? Oh, just keep coming back whenever you want. We'll give you more chicken. That's steroid chicken. Church's chicken is on clenbuterol. Yeah, I said it. Tell them. But you can still sponsor the channel, churches. Switch the subject. No, leave. Listen. Why y'all always come to my streams and tell me how to run my show? You know what I'm saying? Do you watch The Simpsons and be like, stop showing Homer, show more of Bart, shut up? You don't write Matt Groening or whatever the fuck his name is and tell him how to direct The Simpsons and narrate who's on it. Oh, I don't give a fuck about Maggie. Show more of Bart Simpson, man. What are you talking about? Show more Nelson. You're not doing that to my streams either. See, y'all got me like snapping like Charlo. That shit was so funny. Who's seen Charlo when he snapped on the reporter? Shout out to Lions Only. That shit was funny to me. I like them Houston boys. I like them Texas boys, man. That shit was funny as fuck. He was like, you keep wanting me to answer the question how you want me to answer. Stop. He's like, stop. Well, I'm gonna stop answering your questions. Fuck you mean? He was talking crazy. Hey, Charlo was tripping. That shit was funny as fuck. He's like, what do you want me to say? Deontay Wilder, he sucks. He looked bad. He said, what the fuck do you think of the fucking fight? Hey, Charlo, I like that. I like that because he's a fighter, so he got that temper or whatever. That shit was funny to me. Shout out to the Charlo, man. Back to Canelo. Stop talking about these blacks. This is the type of shit. Abel is right. Stop talking about blacks. Let's get back to Canelo and this clenbuterol. Whatever. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I don't know the details with this whole clenbuterol situation. Could be tainted meat. It could be some type of foul play or some type of jockeying for position. Golovkin can fight. The motherfucker's strong. You know what I mean? So it's not out of the question that a motherfucker would want clenbuterol. You know what I mean? Because if I was fighting Deontay Wilder, I want clenbuterol. I want Blade serum. Remember? Frost. I need my serum. I want all that shit. Give me Blade serum. And then I'll fight Deontay Wilder. I want some vibranium. That Blade serum. Whistler. Frost. Motherfucker, you out your... They need to do a Blade reboot. Wesley was hard in that. He said, motherfucker, they shot Wesley. He said, motherfucker, you out your damn mind? I need that Blade serum. Where Whistler at? See, y'all don't watch movies like me. Y'all don't know these comic book movies like me. Yeah, let's get it, man. I'm in a good mood. I was about to go to Chipotle, and I was about to get Jamba Juice, but then I heard about the clenbuterol. So now I'm gonna get that clenbuterol chicken from Chipotle after we do this live stream. I'll slap shit out someone at Chipotle if they give me some clenbuterol. Like, what the fuck? I didn't order this. I said double meat, not clenbuterol. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. Like I said, I can't call it. I can't tell you, Canelo, yes, he's guilty. You know, the elements or the amounts are so low, so it could be tainted meat. But like I said, it could be the dark side. It could be the other side of that. And see, this is what you have to understand. I just showed you the side effects. Clenbuterol is listed, and they have properties that are consistent. See, I got to talk on my doctor. They got properties that are consistent. The rare recombinant ribonucleic acids unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. Someone's like, what the fuck did he just say? The rare recombinant ribonucleic acids unzipped by rare guillotine peptide. They have properties consistent of weight loss drugs. And I'm telling you, when people have weight loss drugs like diuretics and shit, then you can use that as a cutting agent. You know what I'm saying? It's like you would rather get busted for the lesser of the two evils. You get what I'm saying? Like, if the cops are gonna charge me for a crime, I'd rather get charged for grand larceny than murder. You get what I'm saying? Like, murder is obviously gonna give me more time and all that. So I'd rather get charged, hey, I just stole the car, as opposed to, oh yeah, I stole the car and then I hit someone and I killed them. You know what I mean? Vehicular manslaughter, right? That's what happens with diuretics. Not all, and I'm not saying Canelo's guilty or innocent or I don't know, but that's what happens. Luis Ortiz, these different situations, people are gonna scratch their head a bit because with diuretics, you can use it to map. Go ask Victor Conte to break this down. You know what I mean? All these dudes that, what's the other dude? What's the one that worked with Marquez? Who is it? What's the other dude's name? Alex Ariza, Victor Conte. Who's that other dude? I know there's like a third guy that's like really notable. Mimo Heredia. Yes, Angel Mimo Heredia. Thank you. See, shout out to my real boxing fans. That's what I'm saying. Ask all of them. They know what I'm talking about because they were in that game. You know what I mean? If you cooking up dope, you know how to cut it. You know how to increase, like add, step on it and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To increase the price and stretch it. You know how to stretch it. So Mimo Heredia, ask them what a cutting agent is and what a masking agent. I mean, cooking up. Truth be told, the dope game is just like the steroids game. Like I was watching the special. What's his name? Greg Valentino. He was pushing anabolic steroids, and like people would like try to rob him, shoot him. It's just like the dope game. It's no different. They want them roids. Have a motherfucker put you in a headlock. Give me some fucking HGH, you bitch. You have people trying to rob you. It's the same game. The dope game and the steroids peddling game is the same thing. You know what I mean? That you have to know. A lot of guys are smart with that. You know what I mean? They know how to stretch it. Like, I was watching the show, and they know what to put in the different drugs, like fentanyl, to make it more. Like, damn, this dude he got the prime dope. They put this fucking elephant tranquilizer. That's a real thing. I forgot the name of it. They got fentanyl, and then they got another one, something all. And it's an elephant tranquilizer. And they were cutting that into the dope, and they were selling it. And people were taking it and dying because it's a fucking elephant tranquilizer. Most people I know aren't the size of elephants. So it's the same game, steroids and all that. Shout out to Rock One, $10 super chat. It's used to retain muscle while cutting, not gain. It's an asthma medication that has great fat burning qualities. Tour cyclists use it all the time. Okay. I mean, you just kind of reiterated what we just said totally. I just went to clenbuterol's the Wikipedia, who probably knows more than all of us individually about this particular drug. And we just went through what clenbuterol is. We already went through the asthma properties and what it's used for, breathing. But again, how are you gonna use something that's not prescribed? I'm not talking about the tainted meat. I'm just saying this is why it's banned. This is why it's banned, because something that clears your airways or gives you an increased respiratory function that the next person doesn't have, then obviously that's not going to be fair. Like, we got to smash the like button. Y'all sleeping on the likes. It just stopped. Smash the like button. Carfentanil. Thank you. That is the elephant tranquilizer. And yes, they cut that into the dope to make it stronger. That's why motherfuckers die when they take it. If you haven't built up an immunity, you will die from having all that. And see, this is the thing with the dope game like that, is the steroids peddlers probably know more about like this, add this milligram and all that. If you're just a common like drug dealer, you're an idiot. Okay, you'll be in the hot seat shortly. If you're just a drug dealer and you're putting carfentanil, you don't even know the specific mix necessarily. You just kind of go by the eye test. Okay, Hank Dick, which sounds very suspect, he says I'm an idiot. So why am I an idiot? Hold on, do y'all want the hot seat? Someone says no hot seat. Do y'all want the hot seat or not? Okay, y'all still want the hot seat. So why am I an idiot? And listen, we have to cut the responses down to one. Tell me why I'm an idiot within one response, because we got too many people in here to be waiting for you to say some dumb shit. So please hurry up. Please hurry up. You call me an idiot. What's his name again? Anybody remember his name? The one that just said, hey, you're an idiot. Hurry up. You stalling the chat out. The hot seat, you'll find out. Hank Dick. Angel Santos, cook Hank Dick. He's taking too long. He clearly just wants attention. We'll give you the attention. Me and the shooters, we'll give you the attention you're looking for. Brian, What? You guys are cornball. Why are you getting mad? Why do you really think like you think I've been doing this for 4 to 5 years and I'm really getting angry? Like you think just because I talk slick, talk greasy back, like I'm not angry. Like stop it. You think my life is affect? Oh fuck, I can't even sleep. Someone called me an idiot on here. I don't even know him. Why would I? Why? Just stop it. Why would I even get mad if I don't even know you and you just talking shit online? Y'all be hating like it's crazy. Why are you so angry? Calm down, ego. Like, okay. Anyway, man, this Canelo news is definitely unfortunate. Hey, HBO, man, you gotta do something, baby. HBO gotta do something, baby. Listen, they got 2 fights scheduled, and your beard looking on point. Shout out to you, thank you. They got 2 fights on the books, and one is shrouded with drama right now, and that's Canelo because of this clenbuterol shit, and it's a pay-per-view, so motherfuckers gotta pay, and you know what I mean. I hope everything's on the up and up. And I'm telling you, see this stuff like this. What does Charles Barkley say? It's terrible. It's terrible. The reason it's terrible is now, no matter what happens, you're always gonna have a faction or a side that can use this. They're, you know what I mean? Oh, Canelo, he beat him in the rematch, but he knocked him out because of clenbuterol. Like, it's terrible. And that's what I hate about boxing. I just, like, if you live in San Diego now, stay the fuck away from Mexico until you're done with training camp. You know what I'm saying? Go to then go to Mexico, eat whatever the fuck you want. But it's like, I mean, I know I can't tell people how to live their lives and where to go, and that's his hometown or whatever, but fuck. Because, you know what I mean? I don't think he ever went to Colorado, but you live in San Diego now, you got a home, a badass home, because I seen it on HBO 24/7. The shit is wet, you know what I mean? And you have to go to Mexico and have to eat. Like, maybe that dude on my comment on Instagram was right. Go vegan. Don't be fucking around with the meat. Have a meatless torta. You know what I'm saying? Something. Because now, like I said, I promise you, if Triple G knocks Canelo out or something, they'll be like, aha, that's what you get. But if Canelo wins decisively, or if he knocks him out or something, people are gonna be like, hey, that's that clenbuterol. That's that clenbuterol right there. Like, so it's unfortunate, man. Look at Av Cam said he's using. We don't even know all the specifics. We just heard the headlines, and then people already like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's just unfortunate because now it's like surrounded by mystery and all this shit. Okay. If you are, just keep it up. You'll be out of here in no time. He's like, mistakes happen. No shit. Who said mistakes don't happen? Yeah, mistakes happen, but like, just listen. He lives in San Diego now. You don't have to worry about the meat. The meat. I've been to San Diego. Go to the Gaslamp district. They're not serving Sorung Vasai them rat tart, rat souffles and shit. And they're not serving, most likely, meat that's been contaminated. I know a girl right now, shout out to Jasmine. I see you, baby. Come to Death Row, we go start printing our own money, Jazzy, baby. Right? She lives in San Diego. I ain't never heard about her failing a drug test for, to get a job or some shit. Oh shit, I had clenbuterol. So that's what I'm saying. Get the meatless tortas. Don't go to Mexico. And stay your ass in San Diego until this Golovkin fight. I mean, training camps, how long? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just like, man, I gotta go to Guadalajara and get me these fucking discard asada spot is hitting. Like, because now, at the end of the day, people are gonna pick a side. That's what boxing is. Imagine if Andre Ward failed a drug test for the Kovalev fight. See? He punched his dick with authority and hit his nuts off because he was on that clenbuterol. I knew the boy was on something. Just because you biracial and you got a white dad, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean you ain't a cheat. The black side of you cheated. The white side would never cheat. But Andre Ward used the black side to cheat with that buterol. Like, man, y'all would lose your fucking mind if Andre Ward tested positive. Y'all wanted Andre Ward to test positive. I knew it. He had all the juice. he Omar Epps. He had all the juice. You want it. You want it. You want it. You want it. You wanted all the juice. Y'all wish Andre Ward tested. Stop duck riding ego. Listen, if you can't even diss me right, like, you get some hooked on phonics or some shit, leave me alone. Stop ducking. He said stop duck riding. So I'm riding ducks now. The fuck are you talking about? Duck Dynasty. Get your duck goose ass out of here. Your spell check fuck you up. You trying to roast me. You sending messages to girls. Hey, suck my duck. Will you come over and suck my duck? You sound like a cornball. Fuck on my face. Anyway, y'all lose your mind. Terrence Crawford beat up on that boy Jeff Horn and then had that Buterol or anything in his system. Yep, I knew it. That boy Bud Crawford. That's what they do over there in Omaha. They put the Buterol in the timeout chicken. And I ate the chicken in Omaha, and it didn't have no Buterol in it because I ate the shit at timeout, and the shit was delicious. I was in Omaha. Shout out to the 402. Shout out to Omaha. I've been there. That boy Bud ate the timeout chicken, and it had the Buterol in it. That's why I beat Jeff Horn. I knew Jeffrey had it in him, but he can't be the cheater. He can't be the cheater. Derek Jeter. He can't be Derek Cheater. You racist motherfuckers be funny as fuck. Yeah, y'all sound like fucking clowns. Let it be certain fighters. All of a sudden, it's your duck riding. Abel was right. He was right. You goddamn cheater. Like, let it be, man. Fuck that. Let it be a black fighter, yo. I knew that boy Crawford wasn't that good. He wasn't that good without that stuff in there. He needed that. He wanted all the juice. He turned into Bishop, and he started all that juice. But my favorite fighters, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, he wasn't juicing. He was naturally that big. Even though when he had hair, he wasn't that big. And he got older. He got big. Look at Aaron mad. Aaron Latham, this guy is a joke. Get your ass out of here then. This shit is funny. I love making. What did Eminem say? I love pissing you off. It gets me off. Like my lawyer when the fucking judge lets me off. Listen, this guy is a joke, but I'm gonna keep watching. Listen to how dumb you sound. This guy's a joke, but you're in my stream and you're watching. Okay. Pay me, motherfucker. Hakeem, motherfucker, pay me. Robert Singleton, $2 super chat. Wilder would get the death penalty if he cheat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was talking about that right hand, but he injected. I looked in his knuckle. He injected the Buterol. That wasn't no bomb squad. He used C4 and injected in his ass. Y'all would kill Wilder if he. Wilder fought someone who arguably did cheat and still fought him and had a tough fight and still prevailed. Crazy. Shout out to Golovkin, because to this point, I don't think he's failed anything. So anyway, that's what it is with Canelo. I don't know if he did it. Quote me right. If you're gonna quote me right. I am on record telling you I don't know if he's guilty. I don't know if he's innocent. I don't know. I mean, anytime these situations come, like, the only ones that can be certain are really the people involved, or unless there's some other way to tell exactly what happened, or a lie detector test. But I mean, that doesn't even work. A polygraph test, people could pass tests. I didn't kill her, and you really killed her. You know what I mean? People could cheat and beat the test. So, I mean, ain't no telling. But all I know is from seeing this in boxing, it's going to create almost a scapegoat. Because let's, like, hypothetically, just listen to me. Let's say Canelo ate tainted meat, which is definitely consistent with the low trace elements, the small amounts of this clenbuterol, right? Let's say he's 100% innocent. You don't think somewhere out there there's an angry boxing fan that if Canelo knocks out Golovkin, something they don't think he's capable of doing, you don't think they're gonna bring up this clenbuterol shit? I mean, just ask yourself that question. Of course they will. You know what I mean? Wilder just he didn't test positive for anything to what I know of, right? And Wilder beat the guy you said he couldn't beat, and people still said, oh, but Luis Ortiz was 1,000 years old and this and that, and it was a premature stoppage. He had an extra 15 seconds before he came out. You know what I'm saying? So if people are that much of a poor sport, then you know when it's something that's we don't really know what happened, then they're gonna come back to this point. And then some of y'all are straight up weirdos. Like y'all be looking at Errol Spence's nipples and he got them truth nipples. Like what the fuck is a truth nipple? It's that gyno. I looked at the circumference of his nipples. They look like little plate saucers. Like you're just all in his nipple. Like you're just looking at it. I looked at him in some pictures, and in them pictures, they look a little too puffy for my liking. He got Diddy nipples. Like what the fuck is Diddy nipples? Because they puffy, get it? Like what? Arrow got them puffy, them Puff Daddy in the family that take that. Them bad boy nipples. Like, what the fuck is bad boy nipples? It's them Diddy nipples. The fuck, he got Diddy titties. He got them puffy life after death nipples. Them Diddy titties. Like, you guys are looking at the Diddy titties and like, what? What? Y'all gonna do the same thing with Canelo. I knew Nella was on something when he stepped on that scale. I looked at him. Canelo nipple looked slightly off center. It wasn't adjacent to the other nipple. I knew Golovkin won the first. Like, I'm sick of you boxing fans. Real talk. Shout out to Christopher Lee with the $2 super chat. He's laughing. He said, LOL, guilty, guilty, guilty. He been looking too shredded. If that was Arrow, they would be on his ass all because he's shredded. Oh, clearly. But we know the game. We know the game they trying to play. And we just going to beat them at the game. So it says, so clenbuterol makes you gas out. That's kind of funny. I think that's kind of funny. But look, some of y'all are crazy. That is just because. Okay, so if somebody gasses out, that means that they could never have been on anything. Like, is that really your logic? That's like saying, let's say I take steroids, which I've never taken, but let's say I take steroids, I get real big, real strong. Does that mean I'll be able to hit any amount of weight? You know, and like, let's say I rack up 460 pounds to bench press. So you're like, oh, he couldn't even hit that. Is he really on steroids? Like, is that really your argument? Because I couldn't hit 460, that I'm not on steroids? Like, come on, man. You guys got to be smarter than that. So clenbuterol makes you gas out, huh? Is that what you're telling me? Like, just because he gassed out doesn't mean anything. But like I said, I'm not saying he's innocent or guilty, but that logic is stupid. Yo, Boxing Ego, watching this from LA. I'll be out in LA probably tomorrow. Shout out to LA, man. Clenbuterol would help his stamina, which he's always had problems with, so I think he did it for stamina purposes. You never know, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't say the man's guilty and I can't acquit him. I don't know. Like, listen, if any right now we could do a hot seat. If anybody is saying Canelo is 100% guilty, let me know right now, and I can put you in a hot seat because I want to know how you know. Shout out Ego from Michigan, home of Kid Rock. Shout out to Michigan, Great Lakes. I see you. If anyone's saying Canelo is 100%, no other like solution, then please let me know right now, and I can put you in a hot seat and I can destroy you. Because the first question I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna tell you how I'll destroy you. I'm gonna say, how do you know he's 100% guilty and he didn't eat just some contaminated meat and it was foul? And you're not gonna have any other proof. You're just gonna read what everybody in this fucking stream knows. Oh, he tested positive. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna just repeat what happened. We already know he has failed the test, but I'm saying prove it. Like prove that he did it. This was malice. You know what I mean? Just like in the court of law, if I kill somebody, there's different severities of murder, like first degree murder. Was it premeditated, stuff like that? You guys are saying it. Some of you guys are saying it's absolutely 100% premeditated. Let's see how you find out. You know what I mean? And again, I'm telling you straight up, I don't know what he did. I don't know what he's taking. I don't know. Remember when Floyd's like, I don't know who you beat, I don't know who you lost to. I don't know what you injected, I don't know what you taking. I don't know what you taking, I don't know what you're using. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was contaminated meat, but maybe it was some, like I said, something else on the dark side. See, people are just, that's what I'm saying. It's not a good look either way. Because the people are like, guilty, ginger cheat. Think Canelo's microdosing. Listen, I just told you guys, I'm not going to say, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know what he puts in his body. You know what I'm saying? You act like I'm around Canelo like daily, like I watched it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You like, is he doing this? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. And if there's a YouTube channel out there that says with 100% authority that I know conclusive, I just want to hear that. I want to hear what proof they have either way, to either side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I'm telling you what happens. People that are picking Golovkin, like Golovkin, hate Canelo, there's a moment like this and they're already jaded. They already have a slanted view of Canelo. Or if it would have happened to Golovkin and you hate Golovkin, you would have did the same thing to him. I knew it. He was hitting too hard. Shout out to Gregory Wyatt, $2 super chat. Ego, it's time to roast the troll. Man, it's too many people in here. I'm not trying to roast anyone, but I mean, I never back down from a challenge, so if it presents itself, then fuck it. But as of right now, the fight's gonna happen, which is what we all knew. I mean, if Francisco Vargas, same situation, clenbuterol with Orlando Salido, and that fight still continued with the WBC and everything, then why wouldn't this one? This is actually a big fight. This just in, impact of, ESPN said impact of Canelo's drug test unclear. I don't even know what that means. That's, I just got an alert from ESPN that said that. Well, that's what I'm saying. See, but that's a great word, unclear. That's the bottom line. Hey, get this Jason dude out of here. People keep complaining on him. I don't have time to babysit right now. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Canelo. I don't know. It's, all we know is there's a failed test. So it looks like they're trying to make Adrian Broner versus Jesse Vargas 144 catchweight. What do y'all think about that? Shout out to Al Heyman bodying HBO, bodying the competition. I think that, what do you mean boo? Boo for what? You think Broner versus Jesse Vargas is a bad fight? Really? Some of y'all, see, this, some of y'all just, listen, I'm gonna try to be 100% transparent with you guys and real. Some of y'all gotta get that hate out of your blood. Like, you really just hate just to be hating. Just like Wilder knocks out Luis Ortiz. I'm still not convinced. What is there not to be convinced about? Especially when you were bad-mouthing him before the fight. He has no chin. His legs look like spaghetti noodles. He didn't go down. So all that spaghetti noodle, no chin stuff, like, some of y'all got to get that hate out of your blood. How is Broner versus Vargas at 144? Listen, I know a lot of y'all don't like Broner, but Adrian Broner, About Billions, anybody that follows me on Instagram or whatever, or is watching this video, if it ever gets back to Broner, I don't always agree with what you do, dog. Broner, I don't always agree with what you do. But if this message ever gets back to Broner, salute to you for the simple fact that you a dog in that ring, because you really don't shy away from any competition. If you hate Broner, you think he groped the girl in the thing and he hit people in the sidewalk. One thing you cannot take away from this man, Adrian Broner, is he's not shying away from a challenge. This motherfucker is coming off of a loss, fighting Jesse Vargas, who has fought at 147 too, who's probably going to be taller than him. And he was going to fight Omar Figueroa, who has a Maidana-ish type of style and crazy. This is apparent. This is apparent that no matter what you think about Broner, the one thing you cannot deny is he's not ducking no fades. Even if those fades might result in a loss, even if you don't think you'll win, you got to give him credit for that. Like I said, y'all got to get the hate out of your heart, hate out of your blood. Broner clearly has heart, because who's coming off of a loss and fighting a guy like Jesse Vargas? You know what I'm saying? Vargas, he lost to Pacquiao though. He lost to Bradley, like Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? He beat Saddam Ali, who just beat Cotto into retire. Oh, I mean, Cotto's gonna retire anyway. You guys got to start giving prop. Like, again, but this is what they do. Oh, I hate Broner's rap songs, and he punched someone in Las Vegas Strip. Like, I'm talking about the heart of the man. Broner's coming off a loss. I was at the fight. I don't think he looked particularly good. I think maybe the weight gave him some issues, like ballooning up and weight and partying and stuff. And then he looked like he was taking training camp serious for Mikey Garcia, but whatever. But, I mean, one thing I can't take away from the man is he's not ducking no fades. Jesse Vargas is not. Listen. I'm going to ask y'all a question, and I'm gonna prove my point right here. Who is a better welterweight? Who's a better welterweight? Keith Thurman or Adrian Broner? Who do you think has more impressive wins at the welterweight division? Keith Thurman or Adrian Broner? Hey, if you're trolling, which you clearly are, I'm gonna block you. All right, I'm about to block. I'm just starting to block people, because if you say Adrian Broner has better wins than Keith Thurman, you're a fucking idiot. How's he have better welterweight wins than Keith Thurman when he lost to Sean Porter and he lost to Maidana? Stop it. I'm telling you, if y'all playing games and trolling, I'm just blocking, because we know Adrian Broner doesn't have a bet. You're just playing games trying to slant the curve and shit. Anyway, back to my point. Everyone put Keith Thurman, which is clear. How does Broner have better wins when he lost to Sean Porter and Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter? Duh. And Keith Thurman beat Diego Chavez when he was undefeated and beat Danny Garcia. No question, Keith Thurman has a better resume at welterweight, right? Shooters, if you see someone putting dumb stuff, just feel free to block them, because I don't have time to babysit right now. Bottom line, Keith Thurman is a more accomplished welterweight than Adrian Broner. Fact. Keith Thurman was about to fight Jesse Vargas, and he decided that that's not light enough of a test for him coming off of an elbow injury, so he elected to fight somebody else who we still don't know who he's fighting in May or whenever he's fighting, right? So that goes to show you that Jesse Vargas is not viewed as a tune-up fight, because Keith Thurman is a better welterweight, more accomplished welterweight than Broner, and he's undefeated, and he opted not to fight Jesse Vargas when the world thought he was going to fight Jesse Vargas, and he's not fighting him. So Broner coming off a loss to Mikey Garcia to fight Jesse Vargas, you got to give the man props, because he's coming off of a loss. If Broner loses Jesse Vargas, then that's you know what I mean, that's not going to be good for him either. 2 back-to-back losses. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck what y'all talking about, man. Broner, whether you think he's great or lose and all this outside of the ring stuff, he got a heart. Even if it's not even sensible. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe someone should slow him up and say, hey, Jesse Vargas, that's not a good next fight for you. But whatever the situation is, he definitely has heart, because, like I said, Keith Thurman chose not to fight Jesse Vargas, and he's a better welterweight than what Broner has shown. And Broner's fighting him at welterweight, 144. Thank you, shooters, for policing this. Like I said, I don't have time to babysit right now. We just having fun talking boxing. Broner Vargas, 144, hell of a substitute for the Omar Figueroa. I was looking forward to the Omar situation. I was mad. that the fight got canceled. But now I told you, I think Errol Spence might fight him next. We'll see them. I told you my theory. Go check that video. What about Ruslan Provodnikov? Ruslan Provodnikov said he's retiring. Why you? Who cares? Who'd rather see Ruslan Provodnikov get the fight? Ruslan Provodnikov got outboxed by John Molina, a guy Broner outboxed. And so clearly John Molina couldn't outbox Broner or Terrence Crawford, and he outboxed the hell out of Ruslan. Ruslan hasn't even fought since then. Why? Like, I'm not trying to see that. Years ago or something, that would have been cool, but Ruslan, I don't even think he's worried about boxing right now. Gonna be honest, if Triple G fights Charlo instead of Canelo, I won't get mad at all. Ugh. Real talk, shout out from Los Angeles, Ego. Shout out to Jesus Garcia. Shout out to LA, man. But yeah, Broner Vargas is a very good substitute fight. Nobody should be sleeping on Jesse Vargas, because even Jesse Vargas for Pacquiao, he clearly lost to me, but he got knocked down once. It wasn't super competitive, but he didn't get knocked out, or like he didn't do like Chris Algieri, I'll tell you that. And then Bradley, he was losing that one, lost a good amount of around 10, 11 rounds, and then he clipped Bradley and hurt him bad. And then he did get the last minute, a couple seconds of the fight taken away from him because the ref couldn't hear and shit. That's a dangerous fight, just like Omar Figueroa was dangerous. I mean, Broner I don't know. Broner's Broner. I'm not even doing fight predictions for Broner fights because I'm here in Dublin. Shout out to Dublin. Because Broner's like, I don't know what Broner will show up. Broner can beat Omar Figueroa and he can beat Jesse Vargas, but he could also lose to him. That's the type of fights that I've seen. Jesse Vargas can beat him. Omar Figueroa can beat him. It just kind of depends on what Broner shows up. Focus, game plan, playing around or not playing. You know what I'm saying? Triple G might as well get in with Billy Joe Sanders for real. Yeah, but I don't think the Canelo Triple G fight is off. So he's still gonna get that bag and fight Canelo. As of right now, I ain't heard any reports or anything. Wow. See, I keep looking at my timeline. Who is this? What is that? French fries? Shout out to this girl on my timeline. I don't even know who I'm following on here, but shout out to her, man. Shout out to my dude, Joey Spencer. Yeah, I don't think the fight's gonna be off. Oh, Wilder talking to, oh, that's dope. Look at my man, Joey Spencer meeting Wilder. See, we give you a little bit of everything around these parts. You got some ego eye candy. Yo, make sure y'all smash the like button. We need to get to 500 plus likes. We just vibing, rocking out. Yeah, they're gonna definitely do additional Canelo testings. Joey Spencer is next up, my G. Is this laggy for anyone else? Cause mine's not even tripping. Mine is doing well. Nice ego, you always working. That's what I do, people. I haven't had any lag, but yeah, unfortunate news with the Canelo situation. I told you I had no complaints of the fight. I was happy with the fight. HBO's doing a face-off like I said they should have done the first time. You know what I mean? So all this stuff. And now that this news is coming out after they've already recorded the face-off, that kind of sucks. Because now I want to see what they should refilm the face-off, because I want to hear what Golovkin got to say about this positive test. Because Golovkin, he be like sneak dissing. I don't know if it's the language barrier, but he'll say some funny ass shit. But it'll be a diss for sure. But he'll say it casually. Golovkin funny as fuck. He'd be like, and no, Willie Monroe, his punches, it's nothing. It's like tick, 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 tick. That motherfucker said tick, tick. Hey, if I socked a dude a bunch of times and they said my punches was like tick, 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 I'll be kind of offended. Like, really? You just gonna give me some ticks? He says, Willie Monroe, nah, he's nothing. Like, you just gonna say the man is nothing? Hey, Golovkin funny as shit. Go watch that interview. He says, Yeah, right. Willie Monroe. It's not. His punch is like tick tick tick. And he's smiling. His punch is like tick 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 tick. He's talking about some tick 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 tick. Oh my gosh, that tick tick. Big drama show. I know. Willie Monroe. Nah, he's not. He punches tick 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 tick. That motherfucker said he was hitting him with them tick tick ticks. Oh my gosh, that's funny. See, Golovkin, that's funny. How you gonna just say another fighter is nothing? he said Willie Monroe, he's nothing. Like you just gonna say he's nothing. You just gonna say he's nothing. Like as a whole, he's nothing. Like I can understand if you say his offense is nothing or like his punching power does, but he just said Willie Monroe, he's nothing. Like him as a whole is nothing. Like that's kind of fucked up, Golovkin. That shit was funny though. Oh my gosh. Nah. Ego, y'all be asking me some of the weirdest stuff. Ego, you going to see Kid Rock in New Jersey this Friday? Dan said you were going. First of all, who the fuck is Dan? Second of all, I live in California. Why the fuck would I be in New Jersey for Kid Rock? Like, what are y'all even talking about? And then as soon as I say a joke or derive from boxing, y'all be like, let's get back to the boxing. I'm unsubscribing. And then y'all asking me about seeing Kid Rock in New Jersey. I didn't even know Chris Rock or whoever Kid Rock was in Jersey. And y'all talking about, hey, you're gonna go see you're going to Newark? What are you talking about? Why would I be going to a Kid Rock concert? I ain't said nothing about that. I don't even know who Dan is. Next. Y'all crazy. Are you going to go see Burt Bacharach and Bruce Springsteen? Like, what? When have I ever said I'm going to see some Bruce Springsteen out this moment? I don't know. Dan Rayfield? I don't know who the fuck said I was going to Kid Rock. Hey. All right. We got to get over 500 likes, but I got to talk about this Daniel Jacobs, Jamal Charlo situation. Listen, I love the demeanor of both of these fighters. The only thing that I love the fight with Jacobs and Charlo. Jamal Charlo, Daniel Jacobs, that's a great fight. The only thing that I don't like is, once again, they are trying to create, and by they, I mean like old media, what they're going to perpetuate or push, like the agenda that they're going to push versus what's going on, right? They're trying to create a new Black Murderers Row where Jacobs versus Charlo, once again, is a great fight. It's a great fight. I have no problem with the fight. But right now, Jacobs has no belt. Golovkin has a belt. Right now, Canelo's tested positive for CLENBUTEROL. So, as of right now, they're still going to fight. Right? Charlo is en route to face Gennady Golovkin, Canelo winner. Be the number 1 or 2. But you see the powers that be or old media or certain channels or whatever, they're going to perpetuate this and push this Jacobs Charlo fight, which once again is not a bad fight. But if you look at in terms of the meaningfulness, or is there a belt at stake, then no, that doesn't apply. So in an effort to not see Charlo, who should be number 1, should he beat Hugo Centeno Jr., in an effort to not see him fight the winner of Canelo Triple G by making excuses. Abel Sanchez already said that, oh, we're not looking at Triple G versus Charlo. Why should we fight Charlo? Who's he fought? Who's he beat? Black fighters have this style. It's unpleasing. They're already setting it up. And then old media is going to run with that and say, yeah, just because you beat Hugo Centeno, you think you deserve Canelo Triple G? Yeah. But fuck all that. The WBC put him in this place. WBC said this is an eliminator for their belt. So despite what Abel is saying about black fighters' style being unpleasing, despite who's he beat and he doesn't deserve it, he does deserve it based on the organization in which you have one of their belts. So to them, he deserves it. And that's the only downside. Again, I have no problems with Charlo fighting Jacobs. May the best man win. It is a good fight. But again, Triple G beat Jacobs, even though I thought he lost. But the judges didn't agree with me. Just like Ward, I thought he won. Some people thought he could have lost to Kovalev, right? The judges gave Triple G the victory. Triple G has the belt, and should he beat Canelo, he has the belt. Now, if Charlo, who Abel Sanchez favored to stop Hugo Centeno, I think he said stoppers. I know he said he'll definitely beat him. He said it confidently. And Hugo Centeno is somebody that's been in his camps with Golovkin, right? And that's, like I said, it's the new black murderers role, where the two black guys, Daniel Jacobs and Jermall Charlo, everyone's gonna prime and pump that fight, which again is a good fight, but tell the same people that are screaming that it's a good fight, then ask their opinion about Daniel Jacobs, should he get past Solecki, or his #1 mandatory, Charlo, should he get past Hugo Centeno. Ask them about him fighting, either of those guys fighting Canelo versus Triple G 2 winner. Because literally, both guys, if Jacobs gets past Solecki and Charlo gets past Centeno to become the #1 mandatory, they both have a claim to say we are deserving of this fight. They'd be good fights, good money makers. Jacobs already fought Triple G, but it should, even if Canelo wins, if he beats, he's proven in his last couple of fights, even in the Triple G loss, that he's a top middleweight. So they both could say, hey, we're top guys in the division. We're working on growing our brands. But again, the same people that are pushing, I've seen this for years happen. Oh yeah, Floyd Mayweather, let's see him fight Erislandy Lara. But when Erislandy Lara wasn't even talking about Floyd, when he was calling out Canelo, what did they say? Oh, Lara doesn't deserve Canelo. What has he done? He can't even sell out in Miami. So he deserves the #1 cash cow that beat Canelo's ass, who's made more money in this sport and accomplished more than Canelo with almost about the same amount of fights. He deserves that guy. Oh yeah, he needs to fight Floyd, but he doesn't deserve Canelo. You know what I mean? Or, see, the fans is paying attention. Stay woke. Shout out to Robert Watson Jr. Erislandy Lara called out Triple G too. And again, what happened? Abel Sanchez said, oh, I mean, what's the point? Why should we fight Erislandy Lara? I think Triple G would stop Lara, but I don't know. I would watch the fight. I would support it. I think Triple G would win based on his style, but I'm still willing to see it. Abel Sanchez was like, why should we? Why should you fight Willie Monroe? I mean, what type of... I give Erislandy Lara a better chance to beat Triple G than Willie Monroe at that time. You know what I mean? Definitely give him a better chance than Gabe Rosado or Ishida, just solely based on their style. At least Lara, if he's in trouble, he's going to get on that bicycle and make it hard for you. You know what I mean? Gabe Rosado, if he gets in trouble, he's going to keep trying to fuck you up and keep coming forward and shit because he got that Philly heart. You know what I mean? So stylistically, Lara is still a better fight than a lot of people, Golovkin. I would rather see a bigger, proven top 154 pounder fight Golovkin over Kell Brook, who was really a welterweight and hadn't fought no one in a while that was really top welterweight since Sean Porter. But once again, listen, study the tape, study why I would be mad, and you guys will see. I'm telling you, I'm prophesizing what's happening, what's been happening, giving you guys past examples, and I'm showing you, I'm setting the foundation, the blueprint right now. And you guys, oh, you're full of shit. Why are you bringing up race and this? I bring it up because it pertains. They are trying to create a black murderer's row where you're all down. If Charlo says, I want to fight Lions only, I want to fight Jacobs and Boo Boo, nobody's going to complain. Not one single soul. Nobody's going to get angry. Nobody's going to say, fuck Charlo versus Boo Boo. Boo Boo's been too inactive. He don't deserve the fight. He can't sell out and he's not making $10 million a fight. Nobody's going to say that. But if you put Charlo or Boo Boo, their name with Golovkin or Canelo, guys that were all in the previous division, Charlo was at 154. Boo Boo was at 154. Canelo was kind of at 54. He was at 54 and 55. They were all in a previous division. Boo Boo Ben wanted to fight Canelo. Charlo Ben wanted to fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sacktown. You know what I mean? They've been wanting to fight him in the previous division. But once again, shout out to the new Black Murderers row. They're going to say Charlo doesn't deserve it, even though he's been wanting to fight Canelo since 54. Boo Boo's been wanting to fight him since 54. They know it's a ugly style match for Canelo. It's a dangerous fight, and at the very least, they'd rather see someone with least resistance, like a Amir Khan, fight Canelo. You were good with that, but Boo Boo don't deserve it. So Boo Boo, an Olympian like Khan, but he's never been knocked out, and he's at least bigger than Khan. And I've been next to Khan, and I'm telling you from the eye test, Boo Boo's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different style that would probably be a better fight. But once again, shout out to Black Murderers Road 2.0. This is what they do. And once again, everyone's pushing this, oh yeah, Jacobs Charlo, to no avail. Nobody, like everybody that I've seen, including black people, are like, yeah, this is a good fight, which is cool, right? It's just when you mix these names with certain other people, and then now all of a sudden, these are bad fights. These are terrible fights. Should have never happened. Shouldn't be talked about. Shouldn't be considered. But Boo Boo versus Jacobs, no one has a problem with that. Boo Boo versus Charlo, no one has a problem with that. But put some of them same names that you don't have a problem with, put them same names in there with Canelo, and then you'll see the tide shift, the opinion shift. No, wait. And I'm gonna show you. New media. Ego fighting words. Look how small Canelo looks next to Charlo Brothers. And that's an old pic. I did a video 1 year ago. Look at the description. The Charlo Brothers call out Canelo, fellow 154-pound champion. My thoughts. Charlo Brothers call out Canelo. Tell Oscar put his only stud up. 1 year ago. So it's not like Canelo, I mean, Charlo's new to the division, but so is Canelo. So should he beat Triple G? If the fight happens with this whole CLENBUTEROL mess, should he beat Triple G, then that's a great fight. And that's a fight that could have happened at 54, right? Should Triple G win? That's a great fight. You know what I mean? Danny Jacobs rematch is a great fight. But again, I'm showing y'all, I'm study the tapes. Y'all will see. Put Jacobs with Charlo, read the comment section. Great fight. I'm picking lines only, or Jacobs got him, right? And then go look at the comments when you mention Charlo fighting Canelo, Jacobs fighting Canelo. Whole different attitude, whole different set of comments. Proof is in the pudding. If y'all don't believe me, just go look. Just go watch. Ego, same, see? Oh my gosh. The Ego Army, we so woke right now. Ego, salute to the Ego Army, man. I told you, Ego Army, Ego Mafia, we are the mob, money on top of boxing. Let's get it. Shout out to David, he woke. David Hamilton says, Ego. Same thing with Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford. Don't want to match them with Pac-Man. Exactly. Crawford, all these things, all these reasons he don't deserve it, and he sucks, and he's not ready for Pacquiao. He'll get destroyed. Errol Spence, Freddie Roach. I'm gonna show. See, look. See this. I don't have to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even have to talk anymore. I could just play my old videos and tell you, study the tapes, see why I would be mad, right? I'm gonna show you. Wait, I gotta figure out what I was checking for. Hold on. Like, and see people, I'm gonna show you. Watch. Look, I got old videos. Pacquiao Crawford. 1 year ago, Manny Pacquiao versus Terrence Crawford. The collision course we all want to see, right? I don't even remember what comment said from a year ago, so we'll see if we can find some of this video, right? I'm trying to find, it's hard because there's so many comments. Hold on. Shout out to Sura47M. Have brothers knock each other off and protect the rest. Gamboa gave Crawford fits until he worn out due to smaller spies. Pacquiao's speed and his power would KO Crawford. Boom. So that's a perfect example. That's a prediction. But why? Okay, Pacquiao will KO Crawford. Why has he not fought him? Why have the fans not demanded? See, this is what I'm saying. This is too easy. Why have the fans not demanded Pacquiao fight him? The two were in talks, like in link. Bob Arum said he wanted it. Crawford said he was with it. So if Pacquiao's gonna knock him out, this is what I'm talking about. Black murderers, bro. Look, more excuses. I'm gonna show you how the game works, man. Pacquiao is only a part-time boxer now. So now he's a part-time boxer. I mean, well then this is the wrong sport for you. You shouldn't be in or out. All right, we got a hot seat. Let me burn this man up, please. Do y'all want a hot seat? Can I burn this man up? This is what I'm talking about. You are part of the problem. Your name is Other. We're gonna treat you like an other. He's in the hot seat. He said, "Oh, good Lord." That's all I can tell you, you're square. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Why are you talking about this? Pacquiao is old. He lost to Mayweather and Horn. Bro, I'm talking about Pacquiao because it pertains to what I'm saying. That's why. You don't like it because you don't want to hear it. Even though you can't beat me in this hot seat, you can't disprove me. Oh, good Lord. Pacquiao is old. He's a part-time boxer. Prove me wrong. Let's roll. Go. Explain. Prove what I'm saying is wrong. Why fans? Oh, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence. Great fight. Right? But Pacquiao, I'm talking about years ago. The video, I don't know if you can hear, but I just told you the video is from like a year ago. So this is a year ago. So you keep bringing up the Jeff Horn loss. This was before he lost to Jeff Horn. What are you talking about? See, once again, you try to jump the line and you're not making sense. You know what I mean? And I have several videos. November 6, 2016. This was before, this whole video was well before he lost to Jeff Horn. So once you strike one, you struggle with comprehension. I'm not talking about right now specifically. Most people now would say Crawford would beat Pacquiao. I'm talking about in the last couple of years, even before the Jeff Horn fight. T Breeze, $2 super chat. I'm late, Ego. What is going on with Canelo? Brief. Give me a second. I got a hot seat, so I'm trying to burn this, man. So that's what the video's from 2016. You keep talking about Jeff Horn loss. That didn't even happen yet. Once again, okay, he says Pacquiao was done when he fought Mayweather. Okay, can we just give this man his L? Because first he said Mayweather and Jeff Horn, and he was talking about those losses. Now, when I proved him wrong, now he's just saying Pacquiao's been done since the Mayweather loss. And then some motherfuckers would say, oh, his shoulder was hurt, so it doesn't count as a loss. Watch it in slow motion. Get him out of here. Shooter, get him. His name is Other. Like I said, we were going to treat him like an other. Get him out of here. This is what they do. Change the goalposts, switch the argument. First of all, you brought up Jeff Horn and Mayweather. And then when I proved that wrong, then you switch to just Mayweather and say, oh, he's been done since just that fight. Get your L's. Moving on to the super chatter. Basically, Canelo failed a drug test. Clenbuterol, small elements, trace amounts of clenbuterol in his system. And as a result, the fight is still on as of right now. And Canelo's probably going to have to conduct more testing. And that's where it's at. I mean, Canelo's claiming that he was in Mexico. He ate tainted meat like some other Mexican fighters have claimed. Eric Morales, Francisco Vargas. It does happen. Some people think it's an excuse or cop-out, masking agents. Some people will say, oh, hey, it was the meat. That's where we're at. Nothing really new other than that I've heard. That's pretty much the Canelo had like a paragraph statement. It's on my Instagram. You can check it out. Quentin McKay, $2 super chat. Ego, what do you think about AB fighting Vargas? I don't know. You might have just joined the stream, but we talked about it. They're talking about it for 144. Hell of a replacement. I like it. It's a good fight. Broner got nuts. You know what I mean? Pause. But he's willing to fight. He's willing to fight. He's coming off a loss. People got to understand that. Listen. Once again, just listen to what I'm saying. Keith Thurman is coming off a victory. In fact, his whole career has been nothing but victories. And he's like a stronger welterweight fighter and a 2-belt champion. And because he hurt his shoulder and had shoulder or elbow and had elbow surgery, you know what I mean? He felt coming back off of a win to Danny Garcia that Jesse Vargas was too much of a risk if his elbow starts tweaking. You get what I'm saying? Broner, I was at his last fight. He clearly lost to Mikey Garcia. And now he's going up in weight again, where he's had some shaky performance. Even the Paulie Malignaggi fight at 47 was hard. He won that via split decision to get the belt. Maidana fight was clearly hard because he lost, got knocked down twice, right? All of his fights. Porter fight was hard. So the bottom line is Keith Thurman wasn't even trying to fight Jesse Vargas off of a win because of his surgery, which the surgery is supposed to be there to correct whatever problem he was having, elbow spurs or whatever. And Broner, coming off a loss, was willing to fight Omar Figueroa, which was a deadly style for him. But now he's going to fight Jesse Vargas off of a loss, a guy who's bigger than him. Like, if Keith Thurman and Jesse Vargas face off, I don't know if Jesse Vargas would be much taller than Thurman, but I think he's going to be pretty tall to Vargas. So props to Broner. I mean, he's clearly just down to fight, down to get that bag and fight whoever. Even, like I said, even if it's a dangerous fight, you can't take that away from him at all. Because, like I said, Keith Thurman was like, nah, I'm not fighting Vargas. Okay, if he turned down Vargas, because that was the name he was linked to, I guarantee you Keith Thurman's comeback fight is probably going to be someone lesser than Vargas. I mean, Keith Thurman is telling you that. He says, oh yeah, I probably won't fight someone inside of the top 10. Definitely not a champion like Errol Spence. He literally said that. So props to Broner coming off a loss, taking on a tough fight. Deacon Slade, $2 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Askar Hussein, a regular contributor to the movement, $10 super chat. I'm sorry I'm late to the chat, Ego. No problem. They still going to sanction the fight. If that was Triple G with the banned substance in the system, Golden Boy would have canceled the fight. I can't say for sure what would have happened, but I agree. If it did happen with Golovkin, I don't know if Canelo would be like, oh, fuck it, I'm still going to fight him. Because Golovkin, he's already dangerous, so if he had something in his system. But yeah, the fight, to my knowledge, is still a go. Not a good look, man. Because like I said, people are going to pick sides. That's the bottom line. That's what it is. People are going to pick sides. Either way. Either I agree Canelo had tainted meat, or I knew he was cheating. That's the nature of the beast. I mean, I got to give Golovkin props. If Canelo does have this, like, asterisk by it or whatever, and they allow for the fight to continue and Golovkin's still with it, you got to give Golovkin props. Like, damn. Because that's the Deontay Wilder shit. Deontay Wilder, okay, Luis Ortiz had the same exact type of situation. Failed a drug test, 2 banned substances in his case, and then you were still down to fight him. Fight got canceled, and then you fought him next, and he just pushed you in a tough fight this last weekend. So props to Wilder and props to Golovkin. If somebody potentially cheated, we're not gonna really know, right? And you still said fuck it, and still was willing to fight him. Once again, Mike Riviera, a true man fan, he says, yo, respect Pacquiao's resume, Ego, fuck Canelo. Comments like that prove you're a man fan. What are you talking about? How did I say I don't? These are the epitome, listen, these are the epitome of man fan comments. epitome of it. Fuck Canelo. Oh, fuck him for what? You know what I'm saying? When did I ever say I don't respect Pacquiao's resume? Like, what are you talking about? Laughing my fucking ass off. There's a dude named Ego is racist. I mean, if that's what you really believe, good luck. Good luck with that. Prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to know. I'm going to LA tomorrow to work with a Mexican boxer, Joey Spencer, Caleb Plant, like black fighters. Like I work with whoever. Like on top of being mixed, but whatever. That's what I'm saying. I don't let little stuff like that bother me because real recognize real. You guys can. The fact that you're even making a YouTube profile and it's dedicated to me, that's creepy. That's creepy in itself. You're using my picture and you putting my name. And someone had one yesterday, Boxing Ego Jr. Listen, if that's how you choose to live your life, I know you ain't getting no bag, but I mean, enjoy it. Cause I never see these people at the fights. I never see someone, I'm Boxing Ego Jr. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bunch of clown shit. So we treat it as such. Shout out to all the Pennywise clowns on the internet. Some guy on the stream has that name. Yeah, I heard someone say, but like I said, if that's what you want to dedicate your life to making fake ego profiles and disliking my videos, then fuck it. I'm here to talk. I'm trying to talk boxing. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, fan comment. I never said I hate Pacquiao's resume or his garbage. Like, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, the Canelo situation, like I said, it's no one knows. We just have to take people's word for it and see what they do next, I guess. Hey, you know what the funny, shout out to Portia, they just blocked. Just listen, I gotta say this real quick. Someone just got blocked by one of my shooters and the name of the troll was Ego is Racist. But the funny thing is, who are you? You have no following, you have no platform, no subscribers, no uploads. So you putting Ego is Racist, what is that really doing to my brand? You know what I mean? Second of all, why would you have to put, if I'm racist, then it should be common knowledge. Everyone should know I'm racist. You don't have to create your username to proclaim that. People would already feel how they want to feel. But again, this is what they try to do, I guess, to shake me up or rattle me or whatever they think they're doing. It's funny. Broner Vargas is a good substitute fight. That's a hell of a save to me. I like that. Because I was really mad that the Omar Figueroa fight got canceled. Why was Broner tripping on Mayweather? I mean, I don't know. I mean, Broner seems to have this type of relationship with Floyd. So I don't, like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm not trying to say I'm better. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I don't care. That's fucked up for him and all that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't have to, yeah, let me hurry up and jump on. I'm cool. I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't have to jump on every piece of gossip or every Broner. You know what I mean? Like, cause little stuff like that. I mean, sound like some bitches just caught him slipping. I guess it happens. Shit. You know, I don't know. I'd rather just do this live stream and rap to y'all and vibe with y'all. You know what I mean? Than talk about Charlo's money and him getting robbed. It sucks. It's unfortunate. Hopefully they catch her, but. Like, what stuff like that's not much to say. The bitch got him. Like, what do you want me to say? I knew it. I knew you can't trust these girls, these New Yorkers. Like, I mean, what can I really say? It's not really. I want to talk about probably more things that I have like thought processes on, like this Canelo situation, CLENBUTEROL, Broner Vargas. Those are situations where I can elaborate and give my thoughts. But I mean, there's not really much to say. Oh, Charlo got robbed. Dun dun dun. Like. She was a skank. Like, well, I mean, I don't know the detail. I don't know nothing. So, Jack versus Stevenson, good fight. Jacobs tried to. Oh, okay. So, let's go back to the Jacob. I'm glad y'all brought Jacobs Charlo up again. Listen to me. It's a great fight between Charlo and Jacobs, but I've seen for years how they try to do certain fighters, and they're really creating the Black Murderers Row 2.0 at middleweight because there's a lot of talent. And research the original Black Murderers Row. If you think about it, if you look at the talent, I'm not saying the talent at middleweight is all black because Derevyanchenko, he's looked good and he's called out big names. Canelo's not black, Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if I make a video talking about this Charlo Jacobs drama, majority of the people are just going to pick who they want for the fight. And the usual suspects aren't going to have any complaints because that's black on black crime. That's how they look at it, right? But if I pick and I say, hey, Jacobs, if he beats Golovkin, Golovkin got to give him that rematch if he wins, then it's a problem. If Charlo gets the #1 mandatory to fight Canelo, and let's say Canelo beats Triple G, then it's a problem. That's what I'm talking about. But if Jacobs could fight Charlo could fight Jacobs, Charlo could fight Boo Boo Andrade, no problem. Nobody got a problem with those fights. Good fight. Charlo and Andrade could have fought at 54, right? But then once you pit that same black fighter against a different opponent that maybe they like, then it's like, oh, what has Charlo done? Well, okay, Jacobs is more accomplished at middleweight. Like, if we're really, I thought he beat Triple G, to be honest. I was at the fight, right? So those same people, I'm talking about a section of people, like in the comments section. I'm not saying everyone feels like this, but Jacobs has accomplished more at middleweight exclusively than Charlo, and you have no problem with that fight. But when it comes to Triple G, you have a major problem with it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what has Charlo done to deserve Triple G? I mean, Triple G has 3 pay-per-views as of right now, and the 4th one is on unless this clenbuterol shit fucks it up. So Triple G, one of the fights with Triple G was Jacobs. So kind of remove that because they both share those numbers and the success of that particular event. And then he has Lemieux, which didn't do great. And then he has the Canelo fight, which did do great, but we also know Canelo's a huge star. So I'm sure Canelo's fan base helped those numbers too. So again, why is it when Charlo's name, if he becomes a mandatory, him being linked to Triple G is like, oh, that's terrible. What has he done to deserve it? But he's done everything to deserve Jacobs, though. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit they do. We got an open hot seat right now. Somebody explain that. If you don't believe in the Black Murderers Row 2.0, then somebody explain that. I got an open hot seat. We can settle it right now. How is it that Charlo, when it comes to fighting other people, like Jay-Z said, the same hue as you, then there's no problem if he fights those, like Boo Boo. No, like people say, shut up, Charlo, you talk too much shit, go fight Boo Boo. Jacobs and him beefing, go fight him. But as soon as you mention Daniel Jacobs for Billy Joe Saunders, no, Jacobs already failed at a title shot. Like, what? But Martin Murray deserves it. This is what I'm talking about. Martin Murray, loss after loss after loss, ain't never been a champion, right? Martin Murray deserves a crack at the title. He deserves that title shot. But if you mention Jacobs with Billy Joe Saunders, no. What is Jacobs or him Charlo? Why? What? Martin Murray deserves it. Willie Monroe deserves a title shot. But Jacobs didn't. But Charlo don't. You don't see a pattern? Patterns exist for a reason. That means there's something that's been in place, and you can, if you do your homework, then you can see it. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I'm dropping gems right now. Smash the like button, people. Ego Army, stand up. Let's get it. I'm not playing games. We're just being real. We're speaking the real. Maybe because they're racist. You said it. You not me. You guys say it. Like, you guys explain that. Canelo's not suspended. The fight is not canceled as of right now. That's what I'm saying. How is it that Jacob, just answer. We got a free hot seat, so everybody must agree with me because I'm giving you guys the opportunity to step up, prove me wrong, make me look dumb in the hot seat. I'll say my point again. Oh, we might have a hot seat. Okay, Mortal. Someone recommended you for the hot seat. He says Jacobs versus Charlo is a good fight. I've already admitted that it is a good fight. Now, is Jacobs versus Triple G rematch a good fight? Is Charlo, if he gets past Hugo Centeno, a good fight versus Triple G? That's my only questions to you to start this off. Your name is Mortal. Well, I'm immortal. So everybody in this chat, no one's disagreeing that Charlo versus Jacobs is a good fight. Do you notice they always play dumb? He says, what was the questions? So you just type what you want, but then I told you in the hot seat and you don't listen. It's always, oh, what were you saying? My cell phone service broke up. Once again, nobody's disputing Charlo versus Jacobs is a good fight. But I'm asking you, is Charlo versus Triple G, should they both win their next fights, is Charlo versus Triple G a good fight? If Jacobs and Triple G win their next fights, is a rematch between Triple G and Jacobs a good fight? That's what I am asking you. See, everyone has all these disagreements until it comes time to disagree in the hot seat. So if your next comment ain't about an answer to what I'm saying, bye-bye, my friend. So play the game, or the game will play you. Okay, so what was all this other stuff you were typing? Because you said that fight is good, fight. Charlo versus Triple G and Triple G versus Jacobs is good too. So what do you disagree with? Because people were recommending you for your comments that you were saying. So I don't get it. What do you disagree with? If you said they're all good fights, what was your disagreement? All right, I'll let him off the hook because he's backtracking. I just think Charlo's versus Jacobs is good too. It is. Listen, it is a good fight. Nobody. I haven't seen one person on here saying Jacobs versus Charlo is some bullshit or it's a cherry pick. Nobody is alluding to that. No one is suggesting that. No one said that. Once again, they back off the blocks. The hot seat, I'm telling you, is gonna turn. It's either gonna turn boys to men or men to boys. Man, a hot seat be fire. Jacobs Charlo's a good fight, but I'm saying, how come the other fights that you just admitted and now agree with me, when it didn't sound like your earlier comments did agree with me, now all of a sudden you're admitting all those are great fights. So why is the priority Charlo versus Jacobs when Jacobs doesn't have a belt and Charlo is in line? He's one click away from being the mandatory for a belt holder. You're already out of the hot seat. You started copping pleas. You turned state's evidence. So you're good. You're an informant now. So it's good. You're not in the hot seat anymore. But anyway, I'm just saying, why is it the priority has to be Jacobs versus Charlo? I don't care. If they fight, they fight. I want to see it. You know what I mean? But it's the point I'm making is fans want to see it, and then they act like a fight with their favorite is some bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, and not only that, they make excuses why Jacobs don't deserve Canelo, why Charlo don't deserve Golovkin. This is the point. This is what I'm talking about. If you said Charlo versus Jacobs is a good fight, Charlo versus Golovkin is a good fight, I want to see it. Canelo versus Charlo is a good fight. I got no beef with you because you're being honest. You're saying all three of those are good fights, which they all are, right? And I'm not saying everyone has to agree on what's a good fight, but what I'm saying is it's so coincidental that the fights with certain fighters, you have no problem with it. But like, if you can explain Daniel Jacobs Charlo being a good fight, how can you not explain Triple G versus Charlo being a good fight? Because Triple G's not backing up. Jacobs might back up depending on what he feels. Like you've seen him use leg and foot movement versus Golovkin. So if you can justify Jacobs, that's why I know when people are full of shit. If you can explain wanting to see Jacobs versus Charlo, again, a good fight. But Triple G and Charlo are seem to be kind of combustible because they're types of styles. Jacobs, you never know. He might choose some fights to stand his ground. Some fights he might get on his toes and bounce and move. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But I've never seen Triple G get on his toes and utilize the whole perimeter of the ring on some Muhammad Ali shit. Okay, I don't even want to answer your question because you clearly don't watch enough boxing. He said, has any of the Charlos fought at 160? If you don't know the answer to that, then you got to study the game. Go to Wikipedia, BoxRec. Those are great sources. But anyway, like I said, it's convenient that certain fights get put like old media. Oh yeah, Charlo Jacobs fight. It's because they just want to see a good fight and they don't care who wins in that circumstance. But then when you put a fighter that they like let's say Triple G versus Charlo, now it changes because they don't want Triple G to potentially lose to Charlo or to potentially lose officially to Jacobs in a rematch. But if it's Jacobs or Charlo, you don't care who wins. That let's get real, man. Let's keep it all the way funky. That's what this is about. In certain situations, you actually care who's the victor and who's the loser. You know what I mean? Period. Jose Granillo, once again, step up in the hot seat. Kind of like Tank versus Loma. Not really. I mean, how is it like Tank? You the one randomly bringing up people 14 divisions down from the divisions we're talking about. I've already said Tank versus Loma is a good fight. So what are you talking about? Who said? What person said? Like name a black channel or whatever channel said that Tank versus Loma is a terrible fight. I haven't heard anyone say that. You know what I'm saying? What person said it was a horrible fight? It was a bad fight. Like, what are you talking about? See, this is what people do. They try to make all these comparisons. Comparisons that don't, oh yeah, just like Tank, right? What is Tank? Who said Tank versus Loma is not a good fight? Y'all have to make some comparison. See, there's people out there that I've seen at least that are saying that Jacobs Charlo, oh yeah, I want to see that. But then you mention Charlo versus Triple G, and even people like Abel Sanchez, they're like, no. Why? He doesn't deserve it. Who's he fought? And he don't have enough middleweight fights and he can't sell. That's the point. But see, once again, they always want to try to experience and feel the same pain. Oh yeah, that's just like Lomachenko versus Tank. How? Who was complaining about that fight happening? Who, if anything, Tank might even be more of a popular guy than Lomachenko. I don't know. You know what I mean? Or if anything, they might be pretty close. So who was just saying, oh, Lomachenko doesn't deserve a Tank fight? Like, I didn't see anyone saying that. I don't remember hearing any YouTube videos or anything or any comments saying that the fight was a bad fight. So what does your comparison have to do with anything? That's what I'm saying. People just want to compare what they think to be the same, but it's not even the same circumstance. I see people like Abel Sanchez is one who has made reasons and rationales why Charlo should not get the fight with Golovkin or why he's going to get stalled. Oh, he's being disrespectful. Now I'm going to make him wait. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. Charlo, high risk, low reward for Triple G or Canelo. So he's not high risk, low reward for Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs, if he just keeps beating a few more people, he should be in line to get a rematch with Golovkin or face a Canelo. So if he stops what he's doing to fight Charlo, then it's going to be high risk, low reward. Charlo could hurt Jacobs possibly, could possibly beat him. Jacobs could possibly beat Charlo. So what are you guys saying? You know what I mean? Like I said, it's always fine and dandy until it comes to your fighter. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Everybody just type casual for Mike Riviera. He says Mayweather fights were boring, garbage, no action. Everybody just type casual. You know what I mean? Nobody's talking about Mayweather. See, this is what I'm saying. Floyd's retired. Who gives a fuck? Let's say people agree with you and say his fights are boring. Why do you even care about Mayweather right now? Who's talking? Canelo's failing a drug test with clenbuterol, and it's casual shit. But Mayweather's fight, this is how they try to. It's just like politics. This is what they do to try to distract you. The title of this video and the picture is Canelo with his shirt off, and the title says Canelo fails with clenbuterol, and you're talking about Mayweather when nobody else was talking about Mayweather, and you're slandering him just by saying all of his fights were boring, which is an Abel Sanchez type of generalization, because not all of Floyd's fights were boring. The Maidana fight wasn't boring, the first one, right? The Cotto fight wasn't boring, but you just labeled all his fights boring, especially when nobody was even talking about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Casual shit. Hey, Canelo failed with clenbuterol, but Conor McGregor. What about Lada? He cheated on his wife. What does that have to do with anything? Anyway, shout out to Jacobs and Charlo for wanting that work. Jacob says, "Don't worry, Simba." Hey, Jacobs is a fool with it. He called him Simba. Simba, you mustn't go into the Pride Lands. Everything the light touches. That man says, "Don't worry, Simba. Your time is coming. Bet that. Don't get this suit and tie twisted, bae boy. Ain't no politics when that bell ring." Oh, wow. Straight Ebonics. See, this motherfucker from Brownsville. He from Brownsville. Because he's matching the same type of intensity Charlo have. Never ran, never will. And he tagged him. Salute. Jamal Charlo says, "Y'all sleep. Stay woke." This nigga Jacobs brainwashed. He with that political shit. I'm not into that. And then Jacob, hey, this is getting good. But like I said, when Charlo start going ham on Canelo, then be like, this is getting good. When Charlo start cussing out Golovkin in the same way he's doing with Jacobs and stuff, say it's getting good. We got to get boxing back to its rightful place, people. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is what it's like. It's like seeing a fight in high school or something. People at lunch and they throwing and fighting crazy and stuff, and you all for it, eating popcorn, eating cheese fries or whatever. It's all gravy. But then when it's one of your boys getting slapped in that fight, then now that changes the dynamics of it. You know what I mean? People picking sides. So just how channels like mine or other people were saying, "Hey, this Jacobs Charlo is a good fight," then keep it trill and say it's a real good fight when Charlo starts calling Triple G 3 little G's and saying, "Canelo, De La Hoya, pop the titty out your mouth and fight me," or whatever the fuck he says. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get boxing back. All these are good fights. Dude, Danny Jacobs is a bad match for anybody. Remember when everyone thought Kid Chocolate was going to ice him? It's a great fight. I mean, because Jacobs, he's a miracle man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Charlo can't get overconfident and be like, "Oh, you seen what I did to J-Rock," because this is truly a different division. You know what I mean? But on the flip side, one could argue that Jacobs has been stopped before. Golovkin dropped him. Charlo clearly has the power to hurt guys, it looks like. And he's swift. So it's just overall a good fight. Let's talk about Joshua Wilder. See, I'm gonna keep addressing the topics, and as we get bigger and keep growing, then it's gonna get bigger and bigger. That's why I need y'all to smash the like button. We almost got 600 likes. I'm about to get out of here. We need 600 likes, but I gotta talk about Joshua Wilder. Can we get to the 600 on an impromptu stream? Can we get to 600? Because like I said, the likes is imperative. because I've been rocking with y'all on this stream for 125 minutes, whatever the fuck that is, whatever that translates to. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I still have to pack. There's a lot. I'm not trying to say no big, long, drawn out sob story, but I could do regular videos a whole lot quicker, and it got to be mutually beneficial to not only myself, but the crowd and everything. So we got to make it work. And I'm telling y'all, that's how you can help me make this work, because I can't justify taking 2-3 hours to stream when I could do 18 videos, regular videos, that way. If the likes and the engagement ain't up to par, then I gotta go back to just doing regular videos and overall spreading out my productivity. Um, Chris Wander, see, that's what I'm talking about. Got him. Chris Wander, you're in the hot seat. He says Charlo get no shot till he get a damn belt. I knew all you have to do is keep talking. You can lure one of these motherfuckers in, one of these casuals. Why? Why? So Charlo don't get no shot till he get a damn belt. Oh my gosh, watch me. But listen, right now, so far in this stream, there's $84 in super chats. I will give this man all of the super chats from that I've worked for, that the fans have supplied, and for support for the brand. I will give them all to this man if he beats me, fair and square. All I ask is that everyone votes honestly and stuff like that, and we'll know what it is. I know he won't beat me, but so you're in the hot seat. Come get this money. See, that's what I'm saying. All you do is wait. You got an $84 pot. I mean, that's shit. I'll take it if I knew I could beat somebody in a debate. It's not like we doing a physical fight where you got to worry about getting cut and hit and stuff. We're just doing a friendly debate, gladiator style debate. His name is Chris Wander. He said Charlo gets no shot till he gets a damn belt. I'm asking you why. That's my opening question. Why? Why does he need a belt to get a Golovkin fight? Chris Wander. We see why you call yourself Wander, because you're wandering around. And you wonder why you opened your mouth with that comment. That's what you're wondering. Like, shit, why did I say that, man? The fucking ego's army's on me. See? Stop. Pump the brakes right there. Because you said that Tank shouldn't fight Loma because he ain't got no belt. Once again, what does this have to do? What does this have to do with Tank Davis? Bro, that's strike one. You've already fucked up. This has nothing. I'm talking to you about the Charlos, Triple G, middleweights. You bringing up Tank Davis. I'm like, hey, why? Because you said Tank Davis. I said a lot of things, but those are independent to what we're talking about. That's like me saying, oh, Mayweather shouldn't be allowed in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because Canelo failed with CLENBUTEROL. What the fuck are you talking about? How's that affect? Dog, you could have got some free money. You bringing up Lomachenko and people don't even have, like, we don't even know who they're fighting next. What are you talking about? Did you not say Tank shouldn't fight Loma because he got no belt? It's the same logic, man. Bro, you getting bodied. You bodying yourself just by, keep talking. I'm enjoying this. Why Tank shouldn't fight Loma then? What did you say? How about this? Here's a game. How about you answer my first question? If you answer my first question, I have no problem answering your own. But I'm the one that put you in the hot seat. I get first dibs. All you have to do is answer my question. I can answer that. And I can show you how you don't know shit about boxing. Because once again, you're trying. See, Kennedy's bodying you for me. Because real boxing fans see it, but you're a man fan. Don't bring up another man. Like, okay, if I murder a female, like an ex-girlfriend or some shit, and I murder her, and I'm like, well, but OJ did what OJ. What does OJ got to do with my murder trial? I'm on the stand, and they're pressing me, asking me questions, and I'm like, OJ Simpson, but he was in the Bronco. He led him on a high-speed chase in the Bronco. What the fuck is the white Bronco? What does that have to do with my murder case? But Snoop Dogg, murder was the case that they gave him. What are you talking about? And once again, This is what they do. See, I got to do like a bobblehead, man. This is how Brandon Rios' head went when he got hit by Garcia. But this is how I got to do like a bobblehead. Like they always play dumb. So he started spitting off all his questions, and now he says, "Okay, what question?" So you don't even know my question now. They play dumb, like they don't, like they didn't hear what I had to say. Whatever. Anyway, so my question once again, I'm not gonna forget how I plan on burying you and giving you this casket. My question again is, without bringing up Tank Davis, at least for right now, and Loma, you said Charlo ain't get no shot till he gets a belt. So why does he not deserve a shot at Golovkin until he gets a belt? And try this once again with Golovkin and Charlo, not Mayweather promotion fighters, not Andy Lee. Don't bring up nobody else other than those fighters. Okay, go on. Sorry to bring up other stuff. Oh, you're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry when that you didn't get this $84 and you got burned in the hot seat. He does deserve a shot at Golovkin down the line. Why is it so hard for you to answer my question though? Well, you keep putting 1,000 other responses, but when are we gonna get to the part where you're answering the question that I was asking you? Oh yeah, but Billy Joe Sanders, he likes tuna fish sandwiches. I don't care about anything but the answer to my question. And then I told you, if you can make it past that, then I'll answer anything you want. All right, he's playing games. He says, what is the question again, though? Get this dude out of my castle. I'm not playing this game. If you can't understand simple English, and I know I speak, I don't have a lisp, I'm not talking crazy, I'm not drunk, give this man out of here. Just behead him already, because now it's just like I'm not trying to have my retention go down because you're playing games. Oh, what was your question again? What, like, cops like, hey, did you murder them? Hey, what was your question? I didn't hear it. Did you murder him? Oh, what question? Like, we're not playing this game. Shooters, do what y'all do best. I'm telling you, it's about to get in real savage mode, especially as these live streams are bigger in terms of the amount of people. If it's like a quaint super chat, no, there's nothing to be sorry about. You're about to get blasted by one of the shooters. Boom. I said it and 2 shooters got you back to back. That's what I'm saying. Playing games, like talking, oh, Charlo don't listen. I'll show you. Y'all want to know how I was gonna body this man? Can we get to 650 likes and say hell yeah? If you want me to tell you, since he's no longer with us, I'll tell you how I was gonna body this man. Try to get to 650 likes, and can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'll show you how I was gonna body this man real fast, like. So easy, man. Smash the like button, 650 or nothing. Like Mike Tyson says, if he doesn't die, it doesn't count. Let's get it, man. Okay, the easiest way to body with this whole Triple G shit is if that's the criteria, it's just like Wilder and Joshua and a ton of other fights. All these things that the fans throw out, all this bullshit that fans throw out, if that is indeed your criteria, cool, I'm gonna rock with that. But how did all of these other motherfuckers not name Charlo or not name Deontay Wilder, if we're talking about Wilder Joshua, if we're talking about Charlo, Triple G, how did these other dudes get the shot with you? That's what I need to know. If you're like, oh, you don't get a shot until you have a belt. How did Canelo get the fight? He don't have a belt. What belt did he get? He didn't even accept the Huicho free belt for beating Chavez Jr. What belt did Canelo have? Louis Vuitton? Like, he didn't have a belt. So why did he get the fight? Oh, he's a big money star. Okay, what about Dominic Wade? He's not a big money star. I don't even think he's fought since then. Has he fought since Triple G fight? So, I mean, y'all playing games. Someone said he has the Ring Magazine belt. His fucking promoter is Ring Magazine. Don't play games with me. I know too much about this game. Don't play games with me. Well, technically, Canelo still held the Ring Magazine. Well, it's not hard when your fucking boss owns Ring Magazine. Don't play games with me, y'all. I'm not in the mood to play games. Talking about, oh, but he did have the Ring Magazine. Yeah, of course they didn't take it. His promoter owns Ring Magazine. Bro, we got another hot seat. I'm 650 likes or don't count. Renee Cisneros, step up. You're in the hot seat. Why are you talking down on Canelo? Is his comment. How did I talk down on Canelo? What are you talking about? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Why? He's asking me, why are you talking down? What did I say? What did I say to talk down on Canelo? And you're up. Get another body bag. See, Renee, you guys are gonna learn real quick, Cincinnati. You guys that come from me in the comment section are gonna learn really fast what it is, what it ain't. Like, cause I don't know if you're new to the channel, but we got this thing called a hot seat, and that's the gladiator style. What did I say to talk down to Canelo? What are you talking about? And then someone named Ego Boxing Jr. These dudes are stalkers. Why are you named Ego Boxing Jr.? And you sound like the guy, the Boxing Ego Jr. that we blocked yesterday. Whatever. Shooter, put him on a timer. If he has not answered in 15 seconds, then you know what to do. I will stop the time if I see his response. This is how we keep the show moving, people. We're one like away from 650. Smash the like button. Smash the like button for another body. They want to be your sons? That sounds creepy. Yeah, anyway, why are you talking down on... I wasn't even talking about... I was talking about Charlo and Triple G. And y'all talking about, oh, why are you talking down? Whatever. Back to this Charlo situation. Oh, he don't get no shot. He don't get a shot unless he gets a belt. Oh my God. How the fuck is he gonna get a belt when he's one step away from being the mandatory, right? He's one step away from being a mandatory to fight for the belt. What are you talking about? Golovkin has all... Listen to how I was gonna body this man. Golovkin has all of the belts except for one. And the motherfucker's talking about, I don't want to see Charlo get a Golovkin shot until he gets a belt. So the only person that he can even fucking fight is Billy Joe Saunders, because that's the only person at middleweight with the belt. And then, oh, but you said Tank Davis and Lomachenko. What about Loba? What about High Tech? You guys sound crazy. Talking about Charlo don't get a shot. He don't get a, like you Angel Garcia. He don't get no shot. He don't get a shot. Let's speak the truth. You talking about he don't get a shot until he get a belt. And Golovkin got damn near all the belts. Dummy. Man, it's so easy bodying dudes. It is so easy. Talking about you don't get a shot till you get a belt. So he can only fight one person in division to get a shot at Triple G, because the only one with a belt that is not named Golovkin is Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, had the audacity to bring up Tank and Lomachenko. Tank is not the mandatory or the mandatory for Lomachenko. Shit is too easy, man. Charlo definitely has to win, but everything I've said is under the pretense that he does win. And Golovkin's own promoter, who's had Hugo Centeno spar Golovkin in camp, he said to Dante's Boxing Nation, go check the interview, that he thinks that Charlo will definitely beat Hugo Centeno. So we're just going under that pretense that that's what actually happens. Yo, let's make a push for 700 likes, man. We working, people. Oh my gosh, we working. Kennedy be killing you guys on a regular. I thought USADA were frauds. They the ones catching bodies regularly. Who did Canelo beat at 160 to get the title shot? See, shout out to my shooter J Dog. Been holding it down for a minute, but this is the type I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to be, call me General Ego. I'm trying to lead y'all and show all the Ego army, all the soldiers for boxing. I'm trying to show y'all that you can easily dispel what they are saying, old media, by clearly using logic, right? Clearly using logic, and you can use it against them. They're like, oh, why is Floyd only use USADA? And then USADA's been the one catching people. You know what I mean? They say all these different things. Oh, Charlo don't get a shot until he gets a title. But who had a title going into the Golovkin fight? Canelo handed over his belt. Fact. So he didn't fight Golovkin for the title. Or he didn't fight Canelo for the title. David Lemieux, first title defense. Like, what about all the people that fought Golovkin when he had belts? Like Canelo, that didn't have a belt. Mr. Riviera, $5 Shmoney Gang. I popped in cooking some salmon. That sounds good. And shit. And dude's already in the hot seat. Came in time. I mean, the hot seat, people know. People know that it's cracking. And I guess they want that work, but I'm just waiting for somebody to actually come with a sound argument. Linares is from Venezuela. I wasn't even talking about Linares, so I don't know what brought that up, but for sure. Yeah, man, this whole situation with Canelo. Hey, look at the thumbnail pictures. Is like Canelo failed a drug test. Look at the pictures that be on the thumbnail. Motherfuckers be putting pictures where they look guilty as shit. I know I do. This should be funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not funny going through it, but if so-and-so's like, Jamal Charlo gets robbed, you pick a picture with Jamal's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look hella crazy. Like, Canelo fails drug test. It's like, my picture, my thumbnail, Canelo's arm was out and he was looking hella ripped. Like, hey, y'all gotta click on these videos. Fuck that. They be having, I be seeing that in magazines. Like Mel Gibson's racist meltdown, and he looked hella stressed out and gray hair and boogers in his nose. Like, them thumbnails be funny as fuck. Paul Ruffin, $2 super chat. Real recognize real new media. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what we claim. Y'all know what we bang. New media. Y'all watching my own stream laughing on Twitter. This is funny. He said, you already knew me, wait. I'm fucking done, yo. Hey, that's what Kell Brook was talking about. Like, come on, man. I don't like them excuses. Like, the only reason Errol Spence beat me was midweight, and I don't think it was at midweight. Like, you don't do. Why? Linares is from Venezuela, not Argentina. The more you know. But I hate that. Like, don't make the excuse after. Like, I want a couple things me way, and basically me way. Like, you knew me weight. So why'd you go down to 147? If you absolutely listen, if you absolutely knew you couldn't make 147, then and you made a mistake by going to 160 and you had to go to 154, then you should have just went to 154. People would have said you're ducking Errol Spence Jr. But I mean, you did it. You shouldn't have went to 160 and then had to come back down. You know what I'm saying? And then, so either way, it's on you. Do you know what I'm saying? Doc Humble, another man concerned with my apparel. But why are you wearing shades indoors? Ha ha ha. When y'all start laughing at your own jokes and nobody else is laughing, like no one's putting Doc Humble, ha ha ha, you got him. So you're the only one laughing. Anyway, Yeah, I mean, either way, it boils down to Kell Brook and his team for going to 147 or being at 147, starving themselves to make there, and they didn't make the jump earlier before Arrow became a mandatory. Then they made the jump for payday to fight Golovkin at 160, and then they come back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of your bad. Like, why did you do all of that? Why did, like I said, you at that point, since you and your team made this decision, you got to decide: do we go back to 54, which we don't have to come crashing down to 147, and people are gonna say I'm ducking Errol Spence at midweight and all this, or do you fight Errol Spence and do what's right for boxing and give that man the opportunity so he don't have to just pick a vacant belt up, or just he might actually just have been given the belt if Kell Brook would have moved up. And you took the fight, so I don't want to hear about basically me waiting, Angle, and he knew me waiting, Sheffield. Like, I'm not trying to hear none of that, because you took the fight. And see, part of that is Kell Brook be ballooning up, and I've said this for years. Same thing with Chocolatito. I seen them, like I seen IFL TV or somebody had an interview, and Kell Brook, this was like in between his fights, and he was backstage in somebody's locker room or something for their fight, and he was like puffy as fuck, like he looked hella big. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You got to regulate that. You can't be getting hella big and then be like, hey, me wait, error. Spence wasn't me wait. No. But check it out, yo. Yeah, this Canelo thing, that's not news that I wanted to hear, because especially people buying merchandise and tickets and flying, you know what I'm saying? You don't want no, like, I hate this. I hate that. Like, War Kovalev, that was great. We got to see the fight, rematch, and then people try to create a controversy, but luckily it wasn't as big as they try to make it, like with the Tony Week shit. But I hate that, like with these close first fights or whatever, and then you finally get a rematch, and then now there's something that comes up where it's like controversy and conspiracy theory. I don't like that, man. I just want to see a clear-cut rematch winner, like Floyd Mayweather versus Maidana. Nobody was failing drug tests in the rematch. Floyd clean and clearly won, just like he did with Castillo, and that's it. The hats is coming soon, people. I got the hats at me way, basically. I got the hats coming. Man, y'all been asking me about these hats. I gotta just get them off. Man. We chilling. Damn, he said he said, Ego, your channel's so big, we got a family reunion going on in here. I think I just met a cousin in here. That's funny. That's hella funny. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Gods_son_1, $5 super chat. Brooks fought well at 147 against Spence, but now the weight was a problem. More lame excuse. Yeah, you can't do it. See, this is what, listen, people. I'm trying my best to save the game from potential harm when it comes to over talking, overstatements. When you put out too much stuff, it's better to just Errol beat me, basically. I'm back. I beat Rapchanka. You know what I mean? It's better to just go on, and then whatever happens next, that's what happens. But I'm telling you, it's just like overcommitting to plans. Someone sent a $10 super chat that I didn't get to. Hold on, I don't see one. If I missed anybody, please tell me in the comment section. Oh yeah, shout out to TR, $10 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Really appreciate you. I just scored up and see it. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like overcommitting to plans. You tell a girl you'll be there, but you tell your boys you're gonna go to his barbecue. You know what I mean? You can't say too much because then it comes back to hurt you. Again, if Kell Brook is now saying, "Hey man, wait," and Errol Spence, I mean Eddie Hearn's saying Errol Spence is a lesser fighter than Kell Brook, and the only reason he lost was because of weight, then what are you gonna say if he beat you at 154? It's not a good look. If they rematch. Second of all, I don't now. If you're saying weight killed you and all this stuff, then don't fight Amir Khan at anything under 154, and that's a fight he's been wanting. And Kell Brook has specifically said that, I mean, Amir Khan has specifically said that he's not fighting at 154. He's not going to take the Brook fight at 54. So once again, now you're hurting yourself because now, let's say you guys can agree to a catch weight of 150, 151. Now it's not going to make sense because you were saying 147 was killing you, but now you can fight Khan at 47, or you can fight him at a catch weight under 154. But I thought the weight was killing you. I'm telling you, watch for the signs. And Khan is over there with Matchroom now. So, can Super Chats be on the hot seat? I don't even understand the question. But, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense to do that. It's just better to just move on. Rough Gaming, $5 Super Chat. Damn, what I miss, Ego. Also, what is your dream fight if you could take two people in their primes? I don't know. That's hard. I got a lot of dream fights. Like, I would love to see Juan Manuel Marquez, Eric Morales have fought, prime versus prime. David Tua, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard. Paul Williams was like Keith Thurman-ish, something like that would be dope. I mean, there's a lot. I probably Pacquiao, Edwin Valero was one I always wanted to see. I mean, it's just too many fights. Pacquiao, Edwin Valero, somebody getting knocked out. Riddick Bowe versus Lewis, yeah, that should have happened. So yeah, a lot of great fights. Pernell and Terrence Crawford or something. Pacquiao versus Felix Trinidad. Pacquiao might get starched up. That Trinidad hook might have got him. But yeah, I just feel like the more you say, the more that can. You know, like I watch a lot of cop shows, like not cop shows like Law and Order, but just like the genre, like Forensic Files type shows, like detective murder, like documentary type shows or whatever. And it's like the more the criminal says, the more they incriminate themselves, because they're like, hey, you said you were this place, and then in this second interview you said this. And this is what happens all the time. All the time, this is what happens. Like I said, Kell Brook, then if you fight Amir Khan, fight him at 154 or above. Don't fight him anything under. If you're saying you only lost to Errol Spence because of weight, so you make it bad for yourself. Godson, $2 Super Chat. We need a boxing video game. I heard EA Sports might be working on a follow-up, which is dope. Yeah, it shows like the first 48. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to just keep saying certain things. You know what I mean? Like even this Joshua Wilder situation, we'll see. We'll see what Joshua decides, and Team Joshua and Eddie Hearn. But some of what they said is not necessarily adding up. Like the Dillian White, people were saying that he ducked. You don't duck Dillian White to take Luis Ortiz. You know what I mean? You don't. That to me, because like a lot of people rate Luis Ortiz higher. You know what I'm saying? That's like me ducking the clap to get AIDS, like to get herpes. So you'd rather get something you can get rid of, you know what I mean, instead of the one that's permanent. Oh, I ducked the clap, but I got a herpes. Like I got AIDS now. Easy E. Like that's stupid. You know what I mean? You know my analogies be on point because y'all feel it. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say it. You don't duck the clap to get AIDS. It makes perfect sense. You're not going to fight someone for less money that's harder that's a harder fight or perceived as a harder fight? Would you? Yeah, I'm gonna get less money to fight someone who's most likely more skilled in a harder fight and has been more destructive in his best win. Like, you know, I mean, Derek Chisora versus Dillian White, that was a good fight. I thought Chisora won. Luis Ortiz versus Brian Jennings, Tony Thompson, that's like equivalent-ish type fights, and they got destroyed by Luis Ortiz. So that's just my thoughts. Who's Steph Curry? Why all these basketball players sounding names? They all be trying to battle me now. I see. Yesterday was some guy named Lonzo Ball. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. That was stupid. See, Steph Curry just got blocked because it's like this is like somebody who's been on the past streams and they're trying to get a rise or try to get a reaction or get a roast section going. But the thing is, the great thing is, you don't know what I'm gonna strike. You don't know what. I get all kinds of troll comments, but I don't just respond to every single one. I respond to the ones I want. So I hope it was worth it. People like, you know, it's really weird. Why are you guys just keep talking about my beard? That's like really weird that men are so like I've got bitches love my beard. You know what I mean? But I've had more guys on here talking about my beard than anything. It's really weird. Like, that's it. Like, the beard specifically. Y'all must have that patchy ass facial hair and shit. Like, or you can't grow a beard or something. Because y'all seem, some of y'all, fascinated and shit. Yeah, this beard gang. Dudes be like, oh, you're a beard. Take it down a little bit. Okay. Wilder Joshua needs to happen. Yo, can we get 20 likes so we can get to 700? Beard gang, like Ego's Army, stand up. Stop hating. Y'all in here. We got 300 plus people in here still, and we don't have 700 likes. We gotta get there. We need that. We need that growth. We need that. I tell you, I'm the stream king. And we trying to keep it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. 700 likes on a midday stream, like just random. This is a random stream. I didn't schedule it or nothing. But the fans show up and show out like they always do. Like we always do around this time. What's good, Ego? Doing great, bro. God bless this channel. Man, I'm glad y'all like it. I'm about to go to Jamba Juice. We're 5 likes away, people. Let's get this. Let's hit these numbers. We ain't playing games out here. Anything y'all want to talk about before I get out of here? Canelo, CLENBUTEROL. Listen. Okay. Remember how I told you that there were going to be some changes? There's going to be some stuff you're going to see that's going to make it hard to smile in the future. I told you new media was coming. Listen, just listen to this. New media and old media, right? And I told you guys this stuff. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I know. Come on, Ego. Look, I just posted. I posted this yesterday. 1 day ago. Ego matchmakers. Broner, I said these were the matches I want to see. Broner's fighting this guy at 144 at the Barclays. I'm telling you, man, I know for a fact, y'all can believe it, but too many of my Ego matchmakers done came true. You know what I'm saying? Too many came true. I know, like, I called this, go check the dates. I called for Ruslan Provodnikov Matisse way before the fight actually happened. And we get some good fights, people. Broner versus, I'm trying to find it. Look, I know there's someone with the Al Heyman, what the fuck? Hold on. With the Al Heyman matchmaking, PBC, that have to be paying attention and reading comments or something. I'm telling you, because they be, you know how many matchmakers I've got that can't be true? Hold on. What the fuck? My bad. Hold on. This thing like froze up. So Broner versus Vargas. We gonna get to it. Just give me a second, people. I'm trying to figure this out. What the fuck? I don't know. This thing is tripping. But anyway, Broner, Figueroa, like I said, listen to what people say, including me, whether you believe it or not or whatever. Listen to what people say, and then see whose statements hold weight at any other time. Like in a month, 2 weeks from now, like that type of stuff. See whose statements hold weight for any length of time. Right? Remember I said yesterday about Errol Spence and Omar Figueroa? So Broner's clearly not fighting Omar Figueroa anymore. So we'll see what happens with that Errol Spence theory, right? Shout out to Errol. Shout out to my dude RTD, said I'm putting in that work, new media at its finest. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here, but we put in that work. 700 likes. We here for the people. People's champ. Stumbled onto the site. Great to hear some good boxing chat. That's what we're here for, man. We talk different things. It was kind of obvious Canelo was using PEDs. See, some people think he's guilty. Some people think he's innocent. I don't know. Showtime. This is the point I'm making. I'm sorry. I was looking for something. I got distracted. But here's what the point I'm making. Listen to all this stuff. Like, for example, like I said earlier, Wilder, Joshua, nobody knows Wilder in New York. That was really what was being said towards the end of last year, November, December. But then yesterday or Saturday, you had all these New Yorkers, Denzel Washington, Lil Kim walking out, Wilder. It did almost 14, 15,000, right? Michael Woodard, $2 vampire chat tonight. Ego, probably not, because I think I got to catch this flight in the morning, so I'm not going to do a vampire stream. That's why I'm going in right now. But anyway, you had all these New Yorkers that were supporting, that came out to the Barclays for the Wilder fight. I don't know if I said going to New York or LA. I meant LA, but that's that. Just listen to what people say and see how long it lasts. Oh, Wilder's ducking Dillian White. Dillian White's fighting Lucas Brown. Wilder just fought his toughest test, Luis Ortiz, who came ready and didn't come to lie down clearly. You get what I'm saying? Just listen to what people say. Remember how I've been saying recently that HBO is losing the battle and they're getting killed by Showtime? Does anyone remember me saying that? Look at it. Look at it. Just look at the trends. Just if I'm lying, okay, fine. Michael Woodard, $2 super chat. Thank you. He says, safe trip, bro. I appreciate it. I've been getting tired of these airports too, waiting for my bags and stuff. But HBO Boxing, upcoming fights, they have 2 of them. Daniel Jacobs main event versus Mad Sulecki. And Canelo versus Triple G 2. And bad news came out today that Canelo, I guess, has tested positive and failed a drug test. These are the only 2 upcoming cards. Meanwhile, you look on Showtime, we just got past Wilder Ortiz, great fight. And in addition to that, Broner versus Omar Figueroa got canceled yesterday. Omar Figueroa was hurt with the rib injury, and Showtime replaced it with an equivalent style fight that fans shouldn't really be mad at. Broner fighting Jesse Vargas at a catch weight of 144. I mean, who's gonna like? Is anyone really mad at that fight? Like, or gonna say that's easy work for either guy? You know what I'm saying? That's a good fight. That's a hell of a save, because I was like, man, I don't want to see Broner fight. Like, if it would have been Broner versus Khabib Alikverdiev, I wouldn't have been that happy. Like, you know what I mean? Because I wanted to see the Omar Figueroa fight. But you go from Omar Figueroa to another Mexican American who presses action, who showed heart. You know what I mean? There's not bad at all. That's a good fight. Some people might even say it's better. Some. Just because Jesse Vargas consistently gives you performances. Omar, he's failed to make weights, shit like that, DUIs, shit like that. I don't know about. I don't think Vargas. I don't remember him getting a bunch of DUIs and shit. So, you know what I mean? Showtime's killing. They're able to take, and like another bad situation, Hugo Centeno got hurt. He got hurt. His fight got canceled, but they moved it to the card. Y'all tripping with these Canelo, Clenbuterol names and shit. Listen. Once again, listen to what I'm saying. HBO has HBO has 2 fights on the books. One is a pay-per-view. Broner versus Figueroa got canceled, and they replaced with Broner Jesse Vargas, which is an equivalent style to some, maybe even a greater fight. On Broner Vargas 144 catch weight, that's where they're going to be fighting, right? Boxing Ego's beard. Get this man out of here. He says, Boxing Ego, can you show us what your bed looks like? You are a grown man curious about what another man's bed looks like. Get this fool out of my comment section. Angel Santos, a prime shooter. Thank you. Y'all could keep coming back with the... Listen, I don't know. We, once again, got over $100 in super chats on this one live stream, right? Going towards the pot, going towards the... I'm not spending this money. My bills are paid. I told you my car note's paid. I'm Gucci, right? You guys could keep coming up with these. I'm just trying to show y'all how to get this money out here, get this bag. Like, it doesn't hurt me. You can keep coming up with these Boxing Ego's beard and show us Boxing Ego's bed, all these weird ass names and shit like that, but you ain't getting money. Like, you're not out here doing anything productive, creating a business, a channel, taking care of your family. So again, I hope it's worth it to you. Like, we out here talking boxing, not worried about you. You get your little 15 seconds of fame, but then you gone. But whatever. Anyway, HBO losing bad. And I've been saying that before all of this. And look at whose statements are holding true. Oh, Mayweather versus Conor McGregor is blasphemy. I tell you, it's a circus, if you will. It's going to tank. Nobody wants to see this circus. And it just did under what Pacquiao did versus Mayweather, which is big fucking numbers. Just look at old media. Half of the shit they be saying, I would venture out to say more than half. All the shit that they say damn near be proven wrong. Kovalev was going to beat Ward's ass in a rematch, and then it don't happen. Like, study. I'm telling you, HBO, from what I've seen the trends, it's looking grave for them. Because Showtime is out here, whether you like Al Heyman, the PBC, and the fighters and all that, listen to the people, listen to old media. What do they say? Oh, Deontay Wilder, he needs to watch his mouth. And as a black man, like, people who aren't even black telling a black fighter how to conduct himself. Like, how do you know? How do you know what resonates with the black community? The black community might love that Wilder's outspoken. You know what I'm saying? So how is Abel Sanchez or anyone else who's not black gonna definitely just be the aficionado on what is popular and accepted amongst the black community? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But like I said, listen to people. Oh, PBC fighters, they put on cherry-picked mismatches. Well, does HBO have better fights right now than cherry-pick mismatch PBC? Oh, but I mean, PBC fighters are fighting one time a year. This is fucking baloney, dude. Fucking baloney, I tell you. Or like you blacks like fried baloney. Okay. Errol Spence, he's already getting ready to fight his second time, and if it's up to him, he'll probably fight a third time this year, right? Look at who's saying what and hold them accountable. See whose statements are holding true for any length of time. I told you, HBO, right now, they're losing the battle. They just had their main event on a pay-per-view, which we don't even know the undercard to know if it's even worth pay-per-view. I mean, I think it's worth it. I would pay if I don't go cover Canelo Triple G. I have no problem paying for the fight because I want to see it. But they just had their main event compromised. We have no idea who's fighting on the undercard of Canelo versus Triple G2 for certain. I ain't heard no updates from Golden Boy. And now their main event has a shroud of doubt and worry. Is the fight gonna happen? Is Canelo cheating? Clenbuterol, you know what I mean? Is he innocent? Right? And then other than that, they have Daniel Jacobs versus Solecki. Showtime just had Hugo Centeno pull out of last week's card with Jamal Charlo in the eliminator, and now they just put that fight on a triple header with Broner versus a late replacement to Omar Figueroa, which is now Jesse Vargas. Also on the card, you have Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Jesus Cuellar. So another fucking Showtime triple header. How's like where's the PBC? All the people who gripe about PBC is terrible. Tell me how HBO is doing so much better. Canelo Triple G, people are pissed with this Clenbuterol shit and talking shit. We don't even know what's on that undercard, and that's a pay-per-view. Daniel Jacobs is fighting Solecki. That's a solid fight. Not a big name guy against Jacobs, but it's a good fight. If you've ever watched Solecki, he knocked out the guy Charlo's fighting, so I don't have no beef with that fight. But then on the undercard, the co-main event is Gerald Big Baby Miller versus Johan Duhaupas, who's been stopped 2 times in the last 5 years or so by Wilder and Alexander Povetkin. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, Showtime is giving us constant triple headers because they have the roster to do this. Last year we got Edislani Lada, Terrell Goucher, Erickson Lubin versus Jermell Charlo, Jared Swift-Hurd versus Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving us triple headers. Broner versus Jesse Vargas, catchweight 144, April 21st. Tank Davis versus Jesus Cuellar, moving up in weight, which he said he wanted to do anyway. That should be a good action fight. And then you have Jamal Charlo, Hugo Centeno Jr., which was rescheduled from the Wilder Ortiz card. Snoopy said, how about Luis Ortiz almost got Wilder? He did, like, too many almost, shoulda, coulda, woulda motherfuckers in boxing. He didn't. Who cares if you almost do anything? I hate you almost motherfuckers in boxing. Shout out to one of my movies, Apocalypto. There's a character and he was like, almost. I'm gonna start calling y'all almost. Like, what would y'all say? Like, hey, mom and dad. Like, yes. What is it, ego? I almost graduated. Like, what do you mean almost? I mean, I don't have enough credits to graduate, but I almost did it. I stayed after school and completed some homework, but they're not gonna let me walk. They're not gonna give me my diploma. I almost graduated though. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about almost. Stop telling me about some almost shit. I don't care about almost. I almost graduated. I almost got my degree, man. You either walked and got your diploma in front of the crowd or you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what happened, ego, when you left that club with that fine ass girl? What happened? She almost let me score. Who cares about some almost shit? And we went to her house. We were both eating licorice. We started kissing and watching Netflix, and then she kicked me out. I almost scored. Like, you guys sound retarded to me. Some of y'all sound. I'm not even trying to be rude like that. I don't have the patience. I don't have the voice. My voice is fucked up. Y'all talking about some almost. Oh, Luis Ortiz almost. Amir Khan almost knocked out Danny Garcia. You could do that with fucking anything. Manny Pacquiao almost didn't get knocked the fuck out by Marquez. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, yeah, close but no cigar. Canelo almost didn't have Clenbuterol on it. Like, you can say almost with anything. Like, I almost didn't get struck by lightning, but you did, motherfucker. Like, you were in the hospital, you got struck by lightning. Like, stop telling me about some almost bullshit. It sounds retarded. Almost means y'all are funny. Almost went pro, almost fell short. Yeah. This is the type of pettiness in boxing. That's why I'm making jokes about it, because it sounds stupid to me. Someone said I almost pulled out. I know. I got 19 kids. I almost pulled out. What? Don't tell me about almost. Tell me what happened. HBO almost don't got 2 fights on their fight card, but guess what? Surprise, motherfucker, they got 2 fights on their schedule. I'm just sick of the ignorance in boxing. We almost got to see Broner versus Omar Figueroa, almost, but guess what? Omar got hurt and they pulled the fight. What you tell me about? We almost got to see Broner Figueroa. Well, we didn't, and we're not going to, at least for right now. I'm almost a virgin. Like, almost a virgin? The fuck does that even mean? Anyway, yeah, man. Oh, Luis Ortiz was 1 billion years old. He almost got wilder, but he didn't. Why is it so hard to talk about what happened? All these like almost scenarios and shit. Let's talk about what actually did happen. It's really not even that hard. That's like on YouTube. My channel's almost popping. I almost got some views. I'm a wee bit to wee. I almost got 1,000 likes. But you don't have 1,000 likes. I'm done. Y'all tripping with these almost. Luis Ortiz did good, man. No shame. I'm not clowning Luis Ortiz. I'm clowning motherfuckers talking about this almost shit. Luis Ortiz did his thing. He held on as long as he could. He gave problems to Wilder. Salute to him. Salute to Cuba. And please don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because it seldom has anything to do with the fighter. A lot of it has something to do with the fans. You know what I mean? I almost beat you in the hot seat, but you didn't. Get your ass out of here. Shooters, engage. Let's go. That's that participation point shit. You know what I mean? Oh, almost. Remember the scene from Coming to America? Oh. Luis Ortiz was 75 years old when they fought. This is how y'all act. Instead of just giving that man Wilder credit, Luis Ortiz was 75 years old when they fought. Mama call him Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius. I'm gonna call him Clay. Bro, this shit, I'm about to go to Jamba Juice because Snoopy says you need to get laid, bro. How do you know about my sex life? Like, please explain that. Get your dumb ass in the hot seat. You in the hot seat. So since you want to talk about personal life, how do you know about my sex life? We're talking boxing. You need to get laid, bro. How do you know when's the last time? When's the last time? I'll use the word you would say because you're a square. When's the last time you parked a girl? When's the last time you had some intercourse? So I'll use your words because you're a dork. But anyway, how do you know, since you know about my sex life, when's the last time that I slept with a girl? You need to get laid. Well, you gonna get laid to rest in this hot seat casket. Since you want to talk about laying. Okay, come on. That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't beat me at this troll game. I'll troll the fuck out y'all. Come on, where you at? See, there be some one-hit wonders, and the one hit ain't even a wonder. So it makes me wonder why you even spoke up with the dumb shit. You need to get laid, bro. Come on, all right, let's do the roast. You explain to me. Ain't even talking boxing. Okay, I'm not talking boxing, but you're talking about my sex life, and you're saying I need to get laid. So you're mad I'm not talking boxing. Can't beat him, join him. So you start talking about something outside of the realm of boxing, aka another man's sex life. I hope you know you can't win this one. You almost beat me, but you didn't. And he's still watching the stream. And the fans are calling you a bum. You ain't sheet either. Literally, Michael Blackson. You a nut sheet. Sheet is not spelled with the fucking E, dickwad. He said you a nut. I promise you the vibranium. You a nut sheet without the vibranium. I know, dimn it. Shooter, get this fool out of here. Snoopy, get Snoopy out of here. You just, now you're just wasting people's time. Like, you're not funny. You're getting slaughtered. It's pretty embarrassing. And you a nut sheet. I do assure you, you a nut sheet. Like, you're just wasting people's time. You need to get laid, bro. I do not want to talk about boxing. I want to talk about your sex. Let's talk about your sex. Like, what are you talking about? Get laid. It does smell like shit, doesn't it? Fuck out of here. I don't know why they're gonna think they're gonna come to me and cyberbully me or out-troll me. This is what I do. Let's play the dozens. We can go. Let's go. I'm from the Bay. This is what we do when we get bored. Anyway, I'm about to go to Jamba Juice. It's been real. We got over 700 likes. Let's push for 750, maybe at least on the replay. Hats coming soon. Everything coming soon. As far as this Canelo situation, very unfortunate because, like I said, you're always going to have doubters on both sides. Me, I've told you, I'm going to reiterate this. I don't know. I can't say with any level of certainty. I wouldn't bet money that Canelo's clean. I can't say he's dirty. I don't know. It's possible. The meat contamination thing, a lot of people, it's happening to a lot of people that go to Mexico and eat the meat, so it's definitely possible. UFC is better. UFC has more people failing drug tests than fucking the methadone clinic. Fuck are you talking about? UFC has way more people getting busted. The UFC got so many people getting busted, and I don't have a problem with the UFC, but you're just saying stupid shit. UFC has so many people failing drug tests. I've literally seen cards, I think it was like UFC 199 or 205, where it's like everybody on the card, like damn near, like the main event, co-main event, there were multitudes of people failed drug tests. I'm like, how your main event and co-main event fail? That's crazy. I'm not doing no more hot seats. Make them wait. This is on my watch. It's not on their watch. I'm about to go to Jamba Juice. It's been real. Canelo situation unfortunate. Let's get it. Broner Vargas. Stay tuned to the channel. Y'all know who has the pop in this live streams. Y'all know where it's at. The latest and greatest in boxing. Thank you for the super chats. Shout out to my shooters. Held it down. The commenters held it down. The haters got held down. And we held them down and made them speak to what the fuck they gotta say. I gotta start talking to y'all like Black Youngster. What's up, whores? Like, I'm just gonna start talking crazy now. Whores. I want to talk this boxing. Whores. Anyway, man. So who is this Black Youngster, man? Y'all don't listen to hip hop. Look, another imposter page. This is what they do with their life. This is what they do with their life. You tell me what type of moves they're making. They're making money moves. And once again, he took a picture. He took a picture of me when I was like looking kind of swole, flexing in the gym, which makes it even worse that you took a picture of me flexing and made that as your YouTube username when I was working out hard body. Like, that's crazy. Why you got so many haters? I don't give a fuck. As long as we got the truth being said, I don't care. So listen, that's suspect. This is what they do, but whatever. I guess I'm Money Mayweather of this shit. Fuck it. I ain't never took one of y'all pictures of y'all faces and chest up picture or whatever and used it in any capacity. But whatever. But that's how you know when you popping. Like you ain't got no haters. You ain't popping, horse. Y'all suspect. I'm going to Jamba Juice now. Maybe even Chipotle. Coming when it's gangsta. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be back with some more content. As always, thank you for tuning in. Peace out, y'all.